saying is true, yo. At the end of the day, humans make mistakes, my nigga.
100%.
Now, infidelity, some people might not consider infidelity a mistake. They consider infidelity a choice.
Yeah, definitely.
I say there's temptation, and it depends on what you're going through in your life. Like, if in my life, right? I'm just using this as an example, but let's just say in my life, we struggling. We living a hard life. I don't never get to go to the movies. I don't never get to do shit. You know what I mean? All I have, damn, I ain't even get a rap, yo. You ain't got a rap, huh, Erica?
I do.
Damn it.
You saying damn it, nigga. I was mad
about
as
to be
fuck,
like,
too, I really didn't think about it. I don't got a problem. I'm not like
I know you ain't mad
prejudiced
at
against paper. It's just paper just burns so fucking fast, man. That's the only problem with that shit. I like that.
Put it down a little bit. That's all.
The chocolate shit burns so
Allegedly.
slow.
It do. It pulls
It definitely do.
because the tobacco mixed with the weed with the THC it do pull different.
It's like a lightheaded high though. It's
Yeah.
You doing
Like-
one of these or not?
Like
Yeah.
the hookah.
I got my wallet in the car though.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
got a
Why?
20 in there.
pressing.
Huh?
That
Wallet in the car. Where did you hit?
So
I got my wife in the trunk. I
yo, his fucking wife. Really?
That's funny.
I'm not saying this it's like necessarily a great thing to take somebody back that cheated on you. I'm not telling nobody that. I don't want well, I don't good and bad is subjective. But yo, look, all I'm saying is like if you're in a relationship with somebody for a decent period of time, years, decades, whatever, you have to learn to deal with certain things. And I'm not saying like it's okay to cheat. Never said that. But they didn't kill you. They fucked up. You know what I mean? If you're not man enough to be able to accept that, all right, somebody out there is better than you. Or she was attracted to somebody. I don't think that
That's different.
it's the end of the world if she slipped.
That's different.
You know what I mean? Because if you do it as a man,
See?
we gotta look.
Remember what that girl
hold
was
on.
saying though?
We gotta look past it because as a man, we like, yo, men are vulnerable, men, whatever, right?
But we
Oh,
gotta
some
look
men
past
say, oh, nah, I don't have to cheat. I could do this. Them niggas ain't fucking with 9s, 10s. You know what I mean? You fucking with bitches that look really, really great.
So we can't do that though.
But that's what I'm saying. I gotta say it. I have to say that. I have to
So-
say that
so because they look good, then we cheat on
Nigga,
them.
it's-
You gotta understand.
No, I'm
because
not saying
I don't
because-
have discipline.
I'm not saying
So
no. I'm not saying
she's
that.
so bad.
That's not what I'm
it's
saying.
Rihanna.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's Rihanna.
That's not what
like,
I'm
look
saying.
at you. Look at Rihanna.
That's not what I'm saying.
Come on, cuz.
If you
There's
if you stumble
it doesn't
upon
matter if she's
no
ugly or
that
she's
matters.
pretty.
But let me say this. Let me make my point so I could tie it into a bow.
Uh-huh.
If you look a certain way, or you're not a certain stature or whatever as a guy, and you do manage to get a dime or whatever, because that don't happen often. These dimes, they not fucking with niggas that ain't equally yoked to them visually to some aspect. But if you're dealing with a dude that's a normal dude and you a baddie, you know, you the top tier type of woman, look wise. There's other dudes that have more to offer that are checking for you. So the dudes that have more to offer that are checking for you and might even be more attractive than the dude that you fucking with, it's a possibility that she could deal with it. Now, for you as a man, you got to tighten up in certain areas to make sure that don't happen. You got to make sure that you able to provide, you able to protect, you able to, you don't got to be tall as fuck, but you're able to do certain things.
We're talking about cheating, bro.
Let me finish. You're able to do certain things. You're able to do certain things that maybe other men couldn't do for her, so she's happy with that. Now she finds a man. Now she finds a man. Well, I'm not talking about the man yet. Now she's able to find a dude that looks the way she wants a nigga to look and doing all the things that you do, and then you stopped or you slow down. You're not doing it anymore. You're not trying to fuck her the way that you used to fuck. You're not romantic. You don't surprise her. You don't do those things. I'm not saying that that's. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not saying that you're wrong for. I mean, I'm not saying you're right for cheating, but you have to understand. It's all about understanding. It's not about right or wrong.
The woman? You talk about the woman.
The man. Now I'm talking about the man. I'm talking about the woman. The woman cheating because she's bad. Hold on. Let me make it make sense so you understand where I'm going with it. The woman that looks great, so everybody out there can understand what I'm saying. The woman that looks really good, that's dealing with the dude that's mid. You know what I mean? And a dude that comes around that's that nigga, and he's able to provide the things that she wants, you know what I mean? And he also looks aesthetically to the way that she prefers. There's a challenge, there's a competition, and you're no longer competing with her in that relationship. You're no longer doing those things. Now that's the woman for the guy. That's the cheating for the woman and the guy. I'm saying for a man, you have to understand because you're not taking those steps to make sure you're doing what you need to do to solidify your position.
Okay. So can I counteract?
Now I didn't talk about the men, but go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I just want to counteract that point, right? So basically, if the woman decides, all right, he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and then does step out of that situation, right? You're saying that your advice to the man that got cheated on is, hey, you just need to step up your game?
No.
So why are you telling this man, hey, try to stick it out with this female if her mentality is already, yo, this nigga hasn't been doing what he's supposed to be doing as a man, so I'm going to step out of this relationship. And you're saying that, yo, I'm going to tell this dude, yo, you should try to stick it out. No. What I'm saying,
that's what you're saying. That's
okay,
what
so what I'm saying it doesn't make sense to give a person, not even a person, the man that got cheated on by this blazing woman, the mid dude, right? Who felt maybe he didn't know that he wasn't performing or wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing on a man level. Right. So when he gets cheated on, that is once he figures out, yo, she cheated on me because of whatever she cheated on, the best advice is, bro, you need to be by yourself and work on you. Okay. So you can provide for the next woman, so this doesn't happen again. Let's talk to this female and see if we could work it out or be a better man.
Now,
because let me tell you why. Because at the end of the day, she already let you know by her actions, not her words, because motherfuckers lie every day. By her actions that you weren't man enough for her. So it don't matter how long you was with me. If I wasn't a man enough, and you step out of the relationship and cheated on me, right? And cheated on whoever, the mid dude or whatever, right? The best advice isn't, oh, work on yourself and try to work it out with her. The best advice is be by yourself, work on you so you could get what you deserve versus dealing with somebody who claimed or who thought in her head, yo, you're not man enough.
Okay. Now you right about that. You touched on some really important points. I agree with what he's saying. The reason that our positions are different is because I don't think cheating is the end all be all. That's me.
Yeah, but we said it's double standards.
It's a double standard, right? Absolutely. But I still don't think cheating is the end all be all.
So break down what do you mean by double standard?
Well, we know what double standard is, but
for us or for them?
They know what double standard is too. So I'll get to that next. I'm not gonna do that now because niggas know what double standard is. But let's say this. For the man cheating part, because this will probably illustrate the double standard.
Okay.
So a man, men, we have our urges or whatever.
100%.
Men are for little words most of the time. We live by our action. Not by our words most of the time. Men respect us for our action, not for our words most of the time. A lot of dudes that got a lot of women, they get a lot of respect from men because they got a lot of women. You could call them a hoe, you could call them this, you could call them that. Men look at them as deities, kind of.
Even women too. That's why they're sleeping with them.
Even women. So they acknowledge that, okay, this guy's got to figure it out. He's able to get women. All right. My thing is this. If you're a man, right, if you're a man and you're dealing with a certain type of female, then you understand certain things that come with dealing with that certain type of female. Hence why a lot of guys don't want the maintenance of having to deal with a woman that's over 8. You don't want to have to deal with that. You know she's gonna get the looks. You know she's gonna get the calls. You know it's gonna be dudes that's gonna try when you not. So you have to trust that she's gonna carry herself a certain way. She's gonna have integrity. She's gonna do what she's supposed to do when you're not looking, type of shit. You gotta expect that. Here's the thing about men: when we cheat, we're not cheating to start a new relationship. We're not cheating because we fell in love with this girl. We're not cheating. We're cheating in so many words to fill a void. And I think a lot of men are older that understand that. They learn that at a later time in life, and then they're content with their relationship. They're accepting of their relationship, despite what her shortcomings are, what she doesn't do or what she is doing. She don't cook as good as she used to, or she doesn't have sex as much as she used to. We was watching a podcast the other day, and the lady said it's normal to have sex at least 2 times a month. That's fucking ridiculous. You gotta fuck me every day. You know what I mean? In order for me, knowing that men, our desire is insatiable.
But she wasn't saying it because they asked. They
no.
deeper into it. She said,
but that's crazy. So that's what I'm saying.
Hear what she said.
That narrative, we can go in on that. But what that narrative represents is a falsehood. We know as men, we need sex. We need it a lot. And if your woman is sexually, if she's attractive, you're attracted to her sexually, you're gonna want it every time she's doing something. She's cooking. She's fucking. She's cooking. She's what you call it? She's folding clothes. She's doing whatever. She got that ass and she got that nice body. You gonna be like, damn, I want to try her. Man, I want to bend her over this laundry. You know what I mean? You're gonna be thinking like that. So my thing is like, if you're dealing with somebody that you really want to have sex with all the time, you gotta have that communication. You gotta have the conversation and say, yo, look, we not doing it as much as we need to do it, or I want to do it more than what we doing it. What's the solution? And as a man, the leader, you're supposed to have a solution, right? So how do you solve a problem where they're not giving you a solution for it?
You got to stand on your principles.
So you leave or you fuck her. And a lot of dudes is gonna be like, they leave in the situation, or they're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm about to go smash this other joint. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, that's the time I was on. I was on some time like, yo, if I'm not gonna fuck right now, oh, she going to the gym, she tired, I'm about to go get my shit somewhere else, which was easy to do. For me, I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, I had a crazy, my boy was talking to me about that the other day. My phone book was ridiculous. 300 bitches, you know what I mean, in my phone. That I could call, I could hit up, I could say whatever was good, and I got rid of those numbers for one girl that I really cared about. A lot of niggas probably can't say that, or can say that, or don't say it, or whatever the case may be. I know my truth. And my truth was, I had it like that. You know what I mean? I made a song called Got It Like That. You know what I mean? Because I had it like that, for real. Like, you know what I mean? But on some real nigga shit, like, I still feel like if I'm dealing with a chick, and this is just me, I can't speak for everybody else. The red pill niggas gonna come at me for this. If a woman cheated on me and I'm dealing with her for a long period of time, and I know that I lost sight of myself, I wasn't paying attention to her needs. I wasn't smashing her every day, or I wasn't giving it to her. I wasn't doing what we know we need, like, you know what I mean? And we never had that conversation. We have to have the conversation. If she never had the conversation with me and she did her dirt, she a rat. If she had the conversation with me and now I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me look at it. Let me try to see, okay, I understand now because we talking about it. Now you telling me what I did wrong. Now I could remedy that. But you fucked up. You fucked up before we had this conversation. So now I'm like, damn, you came forward, so I appreciate your candor, but you didn't tell me this until you fucked up. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? So I'm gonna be torn. I'm gonna be twisted. But go ahead, say what you guys say.
So yeah, so that is what they, and that's what I thought too when she said that, because what she said, twice a month. That do sound crazy.
Twice a month.
But and that's what they
Wait,
said.
what did she
to
say
her.
specifically though?
She said that some people have sex twice or the average or whatever, but I don't. They asked her a different question, and then they were like, twice a month is crazy. But she's a person that helps people with their
Relationships
or with the sexual part
is
of
she
it
married?
or whatever. I don't know who
I
the
hope
lady
so.
is. I don't know who she
I
is.
hate
I just
people
see.
that give advice that they don't even take their own advice.
I mean, I don't know, but it's not just for marriages, relationships in general.
Mm-hmm.
But so when they asked her like that, because they all said that was crazy, and she was like, they're still having sex. She talked about the people that like that's on the lower end of the people that are still having sex. Because then the worst part is like some people go years or months without it. So at least they're still having sex. So that's when they stop having it at all. That's what she was saying. But it varies. But that's what she was saying. If they're still having sex, that's like the lowest. Twice a month when you're still having it before it gets to months or years without it, because she's talked to people.
So let me ask you that based off of her question. Do you believe that having sex too much, you would say in your brain, yo, something's wrong, or you could have sex 2 months and just be like, oh, okay, everything's fine?
Twice a month?
Yep.
No, I wouldn't want. I probably would want to have sex every day.
Thank you. So that's not normal.
No, she wasn't saying that it was normal. She's saying specifically in the field that she works in. Mm-hmm. She's saying that would be she could work with that because at least you're still having sex. She said on a worse level, some people go years or months without it, and then that's when it's harder to deal with. So she like at least there's still some connection. You're still trying.
I would say
that's easier to work with.
I would say that's signs of cheating.
Yeah, but she's saying she could work with that. At least you haven't totally stopped.
Yeah, because you still have care for this person.
Could be.
You got some care for this person.
That's what she said.
Not
she wasn't saying that's
like
average.
If you fucking other bitches, but because I know niggas that love their wife, but they fuck other bitches. And they love their wife.
She was saying that's the worst before you totally stop having it.
That's that double standard shit right there.
Before you get to completely abstinent.
So it's salvageable.
Women, if a woman is still giving you sex 2 times a month, maybe she just doing it because maybe that's when she wanted to do it, or maybe her sex drive is not there anymore. It could possibly be that. Or possibly you're not doing things to encourage it. Like
she was like, people need a dry hump.
Well, that's why I said encourage.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not having sex, there's more than likely a reason. Not necessarily somebody stepping out of the relationship, but it could be a communication issue.
There may be a medical condition. There may
could
be other
anything.
Things on your mind,
so
like
in
life that's going on. That's
right.
Causing you
so you have to talk to that person to determine
first thing.
What the fuck is going on. We ain't fucking 2 months. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Let me know. Let me know something. Cause a closed mouth don't get fed. Like let's throw that out there. You know what I mean? If you fucking with somebody and y'all fuck 2 times a month. How the fuck is that happening in 2 months? I'm really confused because I'm not saying I'm that nigga. Like let's start there. I'm not saying I'm that nigga, but like
so that's like once every 2 weeks.
When I'm fucking a person, we fucking when I see you. When we see each other, we have sex. Every single time that we see each other, we have sex. If it's in a house, I mean, I'm not gonna say every time we see each other at a park event or something like, yo, we gotta go to this porta potty, we gotta get this. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. But I'm saying like we know like, all right, nigga, we gotta get back to the crib because we gotta do this. You know what I mean? And I'm really a sexual dude, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to have sex.
Yeah, if I'm with someone or we're intimate, I would like, if I'm seeing you every day, then I would like to have sex every day. Or I'll accept at least 4 times a week, if not every day. Respect. But I feel like if we, like, okay, depending on the dynamic, if we live together and I see you every day, then I don't understand. If you get in the bed, we're probably going to, like, I don't know.
But
I feel like when women stop having sex, if it's not a medical condition, she's probably not that into you. Like,
so hold on. Now we got to talk about pacing, right? So what if he's a nigga that like to space it out because he knows that this is the person I'm gonna have sex with for the rest of my life? And the worst possible thing is I get tired of the pussy. Because I'm getting it every single day. I know what position she like. I know, like, we can only do the same positions.
That's why I said I'll accept
To
4
me,
times a week if it's not because it do be different. Like if you have
that sounds
sex
crazy to
every
me
day,
as a man. Like
it don't be different, but it's like if you have sex every day.
Nah, because as a man, you want different pussy because of the thrill.
I want good pussy.
Good, it's all good pussy, bro. I've never had pussy that either it's wet.
I have, nigga. Nigga. I had trash pussy before.
Listen to what I'm saying. Either it's wet, say that either it's wet and tight, or it's not.
Bitches got trash. Bitches got trash. So let's put this education out there for niggas that don't know. There is trash pussy. There's trash dick. Yeah, there's trash sex 100%. Per people. Let's 100%. Just put that out there. Let's stop this narrative. Oh my God, it's all the same. No, it's not all the same. It's not all the same.
So all wet and tight pussy ain't wet and tight?
It's not.
So
it's not all wet and tight.
What's the difference
all
between
pussy not all wet and tight?
What is the difference between the wet and tight pussy?
Okay.
What is the difference between the wet and tight pussy?
Let's stop acting like every pussy is wet and tight, because it's not. And let's stop acting like every every dick is fucking good enough to hit every area, because it's not. Bitches talk about this shit all the time. I talk to so many women and they tell me how they fucking didn't like the last nigga they was fucking, and I fucked them and I put it down. I'm tooting my own horn because I have to. And this type of shit, I have to. So no, I'm not. No, we not even gonna go there.
What I'm saying to you,
trash is trash.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Here's trash.
Listen to what I'm saying. Let's turn it into video games, right? Let's turn it into video games. If you're playing a video game, right? There is series in video games. Let's say there's Street Fighter, the first Street Fighter. Hold on, all the way up to the 6th Street Fighter. If you're a Street Fighter fan,
not the same.
Listen, yes it is. If you're a Street Fighter fan and you feel like most of these games are good because I'm a Street Fighter fan, you're gonna have favorites.
If you're gonna have a thing,
look, bro,
because that is.
Look, bro,
we're talking about video games versus what I feel out of my fucking body.
We're talking about pussy.
No,
we're talking about pussy.
Use a better one. That's not good.
It is, bro.
No, it's not.
Let me tell you why it's a correlation. Because you have things in general that you like, right? That you like, but there's levels to how you like this shit, right? And this is it's the same thing. So.
He's saying it could be good, but then it's somebody that could be A1, and then there's just bad.
That's it.
That's what he's saying.
That's it. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Now,
I'm not saying that
the video game.
I'm not saying that all pussy
I didn't like
is
the
either
video
good.
game thing because a video game shit is subjective as fuck.
That's what I mean. So it's
sex
pussy.
Sex is not subjective.
Yeah, generally, if a guy, I would think if a guy thinks pussy is trash, most men would probably think the pussy is
absolutely
for the same reason.
Absolutely,
dry,
absolutely,
or it's fucking.
Usually
you know what I'm saying?
That's loose because
that's
what it's loose,
right?
Even if it's dry,
but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But then they also say if you got a dick that's like. Pause, no
that's
diddy. If you got a dick like a baby holding an apple, then you're not gonna have the same loose whatever, right?
Your dick is bigger,
I'm trying to tell motherfuckers I've blown shit out.
Pussy
that was still trash.
Every day.
Squirting, so anything, still trash.
You're having sex too much
if your shit or it took you a long time?
Hell yeah, it took me a long ass time because her pussy was trash, my nigga. She was loving it. You're like, oh my God, why are you taking so long? I've been finished.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know, girl. I was like drinking.
I guess I'm
you know what I mean?
In that then, because I don't know.
And she was running from it and all that. Like, so, like, I'm sorry. I can't agree with that. I just can't. I can't personally. Maybe you had a different experience than I did. I fucked a lot of women. Not to sound like a hoe, but I fucked a lot of women. So I really want that to point out, like, yeah. When you have the numbers, if you have enough people, then you can say, all right, these 10 people, you know, they were good. These 10 people, they were nah. But these people, like, that's what they be talking about all the time.
What makes pussy good? What's the qualifications for good pussy?
That's crazy for a guy to ask that.
No, I want you to say it so you understand what I'm trying to say, because the qualifications is all the same. The qualifications don't change just because, you know what I mean, you want them to. They don't change. Either it's wet and tight is good, or loose and fucking and dry.
Let me ask you this.
It's bad pussy.
Have you ever had a lame fuck?
Or stink?
Have you ever,
Have
you ever had a lame
it
fuck?
could be your pussy itself could be good, but a lot of guys don't like it. You just lay there. And
There you go.
That could make it more
Thank you.
enjoyable
But listen,
because you're.
That's cool
like,
for a woman to
this is all
put
I'm
that out
asking
there.
you, E. What makes it good?
That's it, nigga. That's trash.
You gotta
What the
move around. You gotta be able to bounce
Trash.
your ass.
So-
and do
Trash.
So,
extra stuff.
if
'Cause
you're moving around
what
with
makes it
dry
good- no, listen,
and loose
listen, no,
pussy.
Listen, let her say her shit, because
From,
you're a
I don't
woman.
know because
Because let's hear it from a woman's
everybody
perspective.
that I've dealt with, I don't know. Maybe they could be the guys lie, whatever. They always say that I'm in the way that they act. Some of them be crazy, and then so I don't know. They told me that is whatever. So I can't relate to the
not to
bad.
be vulgar,
I
E.
don't
Not to
think-
be vulgar, E. But because you had wet pussy and tight pussy. This is what I'm trying to say. If you had loose pussy or dry pussy, they wouldn't be able to say that because it wouldn't be true. That's all I'm saying. Like y'all, like Smiley is fighting me for me saying
I'm not fighting
that
you. I mean,
good
that
pussy
is-
is
that's
all
that's
the
your shit,
same.
that is
It's
what-
But you gotta-
wet and it's tight.
You gotta-
Once it's wet and it's tight,
You gotta talk
it's
to a
good
lot.
pussy.
You gotta talk to a lot of
No,
niggas.
but-
You gotta
but
talk to a lot
there's
more niggas.
other-
There's things to
variables.
make the sex better. I
Yeah.
agree.
Because-
We're not talking about
No,
the
but
sex.
they-
Sex,
they-
that
We're
is
talking about
sex.
the pussy.
No, but they
Fucking
did-
is sex,
no,
bro.
but
We're talking about the pussy.
But it's
We're
very
not
much-
talking about the sex.
All right,
It's very
you get
much-
into
Because good
semantics.
sex
Get into
is
semantics.
from
Get
good
into
pussy,
semantics.
right?
Because the
Right
sex is
about-
attached to the bitch.
But he's right
So-
about the type because some people would be like, "Are you a virgin?" And I wasn't at that time. I hadn't been having sex. They're like,
I
"Damn,
know,
are
'cause
you a
that's what
virgin?"
good
But
pussy
not,
is.
but even
That's
not.
what good pussy
But
is,
let's
bro. That's all
let's-
I'm saying.
let's
That's
move-
what good pussy is.
let's
It's
move.
wet
Let's
and
move
it's
from that
tight.
just to say, all right, not to be
like not good
too
sex.
personal about it.
Good pussy
But
is wet
really-
and it's tight, bro.
for sex to be good. Now we talk about the organ itself because you making it
Yeah.
really just the organ. Okay, all right, cool. Well, I'll give you that. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is trash pussy. So the term trash pussy
Exactly why I
according
wanted you to say
Time-
what's trash.
Time out, time out, time out, time out. Let
Has
me
your
make my
perspective,
point.
too. You gotta be able to.
Right.
You can't if you
Well,
just lay
So
there like
so
a
so
dead
let's
fire.
so let's just put this out there. Trash pussy is not the organ. That's not what we're saying. That's
Because women, even with loose
that's Urban
pussy,
Dictionary
women
type
know how
shit.
to squeeze
When a
it
nigga
and
say
make it
when a nigga
feel
say a
good
woman
for
got
you.
trash, when a
Yeah,
woman say a nigga,
yeah.
when a nigga say a woman got trash pussy in the hood, they really referring to she corny. Really, most of the time. I'm pretty sure her shit excretes and all that shit. We're not being scientific, nigga. It's really not that. We talking about it's trash pussy out there, and it is.
Bro, what made it trash?
Several things. It could have been what she was saying. It
She's-
could have been what you
she's
was
not
saying.
What about for
moving.
you?
It could be she not.
What about for
moving,
you?
For me?
or
What made it trash for you, Smiley?
All right. So trash for me is like I'm not going crazy to try to get back to try to smash it again. You know what I mean? I don't really
Why?
need to smash. I don't know.
You
But
know,
Because
you
it's
just know
not
what
that
I'm
good.
saying.
It's not.
Because it's not tight and
Nah.
it's not wet.
I mean, let me be honest with you. I've never.
But that's the thing.
I've
heard
never
guys
personally
said they
really
sex
had
with
like
chicks
pussy
they
that wasn't
know
like
men ran
tight.
through.
Like hold on. Let
But
me
they
hold
were
on. Let me say
able
this. Let me say
to
this.
make
I've never
me
really
feel
had.
good
I've never
because they
really
know how
fucked.
to-
I've never really fucked pussy that wasn't like tight per se or wet per se. It was. You know, I felt the walls on all sides of my shit. You know what I mean? Right? But she was a lame, meaning she really didn't know how to work. I'm doing a lot of work. I'm on top. She can't handle it from me taking it from the back, from me, you know, trying to hit it from the back.
She run. Guys don't
Running,
like that either,
you know what I mean? Just like really like, hold up, stop. That type of shit, you know what I mean? And I know like it must hurt sometimes, like if you're doing certain shit or you going too crazy or whatever. If it's good, just let me go. But like a lot of times there's been women that just couldn't handle. That would be trash for me.
So you called her pussy trash because she was inexperienced.
Not necessarily.
Well,
I don't think
guys
she was
don't like that when
inexperienced.
you be
I don't think she was
running and stuff, they
inexperienced.
really-
So she just
because,
has
like-
sex and runs away from every nigga that she fucks.
I
they
don't.
want
I
you-
can't. I can't say that because I'm talking about myself.
So all I'm
So I'm
all,
not talking about
all I'm
everybody
saying,
else, so I don't
all
know.
I'm saying, bro, is
My
you're not
experience,
saying her pussy was whack.
I am
You're
saying it was whack.
You're saying her
But
sex was whack
'cause he
because of
wants
her
you to be-
inexperience,
No,
and
because
she wasn't doing what you wanted her to do.
Because he's saying he wants you to. That's a part of for him.
He
and
wanna
then he wants
know-
you to
he
be able
wanna
to
know-
take it. Like take this.
Right.
Respect
Like,
that.
Right.
But
Okay.
that's
All right. So you
experience,
understand. So she
right?
understands. I trying to
That's
get you to understand
his
it.
perspective.
No.
Trying to
Listen,
get
But a
you to
listen
lot
to
of
what I'm
men
saying. Listen to what
do
I'm saying.
Feel that way though. They
It's
don't.
experience to say, I know what my partner wants. Right? Some people don't have that experience. So when you have sex with them, it's not how you want it because she's not what? Experienced. But a woman that fuck with you, if her pussy is
That's not
trash,
necessarily true because
Right.
she could be experienced, but she maybe not experienced with that type of that make her run. Maybe somebody else that she could take it better. Maybe they're smaller.
Now, I'm not
or
saying-
more-
I'm
that's
not-
a personality
something like-
trait now.
I'm not
Because
saying
now it's like, damn, I don't want to try to work and please my man. So it don't matter what he wants.
Nah.
That's exactly what it means. If
Nah,
she
but
if
listen,
she's
listen,
willing
listen,
to do it or
listen,
take
listen.
it differently with other men,
Listen.
then
But
she
it
just
may
wasn't.
not be the same.
Listen.
Everybody's not
Right, everybody's not the same.
So
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
how
So
he hitting it,
what
it
I'm
might
saying-
make her run. Somebody else hitting it, she probably
She
could
don't
take
run.
that because it's not
If you-
the same intensity.
That's
If you're
true.
all
That's true.
right, put it like
But
this. If
wouldn't-
you're
Wouldn't
But because
partners?
that don't mean it's necessarily bad either.
because we
It
got
could
two
be good, but
we got
she
two
could.
different things.
It
Wouldn't-
could-
We got a
wouldn't the
dude
partner
saying
wanna
we got a dude
do
saying
things
he
to try to
doesn't
figure
he doesn't
out how to
believe
work
he
with
doesn't
their
necessarily
partner?
believe in trash pussy or he doesn't understand how pussy can be trash. versus me saying there is
All
trash
I'm
pussy.
saying is it wouldn't be whack if she sat down and said, "Look,
Nah, it's
I'm
whack.
willing to
Fuck that.
change how I was so you can enjoy it more." You see what I'm saying? Whack pussy is not tight.
But I think y'all don't. Y'all have a different
Yeah, we do.
opinion of what. But I
We do, and
have,
that's fine.
But
That's
what
fine.
he's
Perfectly
saying,
fine.
I've heard guys,
How-
a lot
so
of
you're
guys
saying-
say that,
you're
like,
saying
on
that-
podcasts or having discussion and stuff, and this, guys do feel like they don't like we run. They want you, some guy, but I mean, you're saying something different.
I'm gonna ask him.
It could-
I'm gonna ask him
you could add that
specifically.
to it.
I'm
It
gonna ask
could
him
be-
specifically.
But he also said he
Smiley,
never had
Smiley,
loose or dry
exactly.
pussy.
But he should know that
How if he
Hold
never
on,
had
hold-
loose or dry pussy?
you never die. You see what I'm saying? Like, all right. So what I'm saying, Smiley, right, is if you have a woman and her pussy wasn't wet and it was loose, would that be good pussy to you? Because that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't think that would ever be good pussy if it's loose and it's dry. So
So let's say this, right?
Mhm.
I'm giving I already said I gave you that. I already said that before, but let's
that's
let's
bad
reiterate.
pussy. So what are we
That's bad
disagreeing
pussy.
on is what I'm saying.
We're disagreeing with what I'm saying is
'Cause
also
you
bad
said
pussy.
Because
Because you're saying it's inexperience or whatever the
Wait,
case
wait,
you're
wait,
saying.
Running, what?
He said he don't. If a woman is running to him, that's bad because I guess he's saying what you want to get it over. It's like it's kind of like you keep.
I'm
stuff
trying to
like,
get my
it's
nut and you
annoying,
stopping me, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
wait,
Like, let me get my shit
like
off,
a virgin
type shit.
or something.
I agree,
Like,
that's
if you
annoying,
don't-
though.
Right. That's trash to me.
Yeah, that's
To me.
trash. Yeah,
When
but
you
that's
dealt with a
right.
woman that could.
That's
take
not
it,
necessarily loose.
Like,
That's
Mhm.
not necessarily not wet. That's just like this chick is like, damn, this sexual experience is not what it is right
Yeah,
now. Like I don't
100%.
really want to fuck with her because this is what I gotta deal with. That's the type of
But
shit.
I think
but
that-
the girl likes you. She wants you to come back because she gets her climax
That's
or
what
she
I
gets
mean,
whatever.
bro.
So she wants to come
Eventually,
back.
she's
even
gonna
still.
change that. Don't you agree?
No.
Eventually,
Some
that
of them
if
don't.
she like,
Some
no,
of
no,
them
no,
don't.
I'm not gonna
Some
say
of them-
some.
Some of them
Yeah,
don't.
We,
Some of them
we
don't.
will say some.
Some of them
we will.
don't.
Matter of fact,
because,
we will say some.
Because there's a lot of women that think of sex as a chore.
Mhm.
There's a lot of women
100%.
that have sex just to get themselves off.
100%.
There's a lot of women,
Those women
that
are selfish.
don't really want to have sex that
Those
much.
women are
so
selfish.
they put
100%.
they put it on the shelf like, well,
And
you only getting
also-
pussy on a holiday. You only getting pussy on your birthday type
That's
shit.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
that's
The
also
fuck?
That's
something
crazy.
too they talked about on that podcast with that lady that helps people with their sexual relationships. And she was like, it's good to find someone that has your
Sexual.
appetite.
Yeah.
Because there are people that are asexual that they're
That's
not
wild.
attracted
Right.
to,
It is
or there
wild.
are people. Some people have different sex drives, men and women. Some,
But at
guys
least-
don't.
Could we agree to this point? Trash pussy exists.
100%.
Oh, okay, all right.
100%.
Because we don't
I
even
would never
we,
not say
we shouldn't even
because
have.
there's
But I'm
pussy
just
that's
saying we
dry
should have an argument. Because I was like, so,
and be running and shit.
no, but I'm saying,
100%.
but like, and I'm just saying, like, experiences differ depending on how many people you dealt with. Because some guys may say, "Oh, I've never had trash pussy" or whatever, and that's fine. I'm not saying that whatever,
That's
but
lucky.
then to try to put it all on men,
That's
like,
lucky.
oh, if the pussy was trash, it's your fault.
Nah,
I'm telling you
I
that
won't
I
say
fucked
that.
women
I won't say
and
that.
I thought they pussy was trash, and they still want me to fuck them. Women, if your dick is not doing what it's supposed to do, if your dick is not dicking, no diddy, then the bitch is not gonna call you, nigga. That's why when niggas be talking to chicks, they fuck them and they be like, yo, I don't know what it is, man. She don't call me no more. She used to say good morning because you was trash, nigga. You was trash. So that's why she not fucking with you. And she not gonna just tell you that shit because niggas got the sensitive, fragile ass ego. So when you tell a nigga his dick was trash, bitch, that's why your pussy ain't never get wet. That nigga, you lying, nigga. Her pussy was wet. You just ain't make her finish.
Okay.
So like, and a lot of women, I've heard this a lot because, like I said, I talk to a lot of women like on a friend capacity, and they tell me like, yo, sometimes I haven't finished, and you know what I mean. But I love my guy or whatever. I want him to get his, so they'll just let it go, and they'll go finish themselves in the bathroom or some type of shit. You know what I mean? Which
I
is
think
crazy
they
to me.
should-
That's
they should
crazy
tell
to me.
them at
Like,
least so
let
that
me
they
know,
try.
yo.
Hold on, Smiley.
And don't
So you're
fake
making a
having-
woman come every time that y'all have sex? Because I'm selfish.
That's not what I said.
I'm selfish.
That's not
nigga.
what I said.
You're gonna
I
have
said
sex.
that there are women
I'm gonna.
that have
I'll put in
told me
work.
that they
But
don't
if I'm
finish,
going
and
like
they go in the bathroom
45
and they
minutes
finish.
and you ain't finished,
45. That's a long.
that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like,
That is a
you
long
see
time.
You
But
see what I'm
but-
saying?
But women are stimulated differently.
That's what I'm saying. So you better figure out how they stimulate it quick. Cause
I figured that out
they could,
early.
if they could touch their clit and fucking, yeah, I mean,
Well, you
bust
don't,
off that
you don't
nut.
eat pussy.
That, yeah, but I touch clit,
Oh, you
nigga.
don't.
The
You
fuck?
you got
Look.
some women.
Don't put that
Some
thing up
women.
now. Hold on.
Are clitorally
Me not
stimulated,
fish now.
so you
Hold on.
gotta eat the box.
Hold on.
You gotta marinate that fish
I don't-
before you cook it, motherfucker.
Me not to
You
do
on
nothing,
that
dog.
Jamaican shit?
No, check this out. I'm not gonna say I
Y'all
never
niggas be lying.
ate poom poom before. I have, but I do it subjectively. Like I really gotta fuck with you. That's it. You know
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with that.
And the
It's not wrong
problem
with that.
is,
It's not wrong with that.
I
It's not wrong with that.
haven't fucked with somebody in a relationship that I felt like, yo, I really fucked with this person in a long time.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's
Why you was in a relationship with them then?
because we gave it a chance and then the relationship didn't last. So, you know, if it was a long
Yo,
relationship, then,
eating
you
the
know,
box, not eating the box is not a bad thing. If you don't do it, you don't do it. But
I'm
you
not
gotta
saying
find,
I don't eat
you
it.
gotta,
I'm just
you
saying
gotta
I don't
find
eat
a girl.
everybody's box, nigga.
You gotta find
I'm
a
not
girl.
saying I'm a
No,
nigga
but-
that,
but
that's
like-
my specialty. Like,
No,
nah,
no.
nigga, it's not my specialty. I
My
don't like,
specialty is sex.
me not like
It
diamond
doesn't
on
matter.
Me not like diamond
But
on
let me
it.
just
Like
tell you
that.
this. If you're having sex with a woman and you don't eat it or whatever, she's gonna probably feel like there's something wrong with it. Like, what, you don't like it, it's hairy,
Or you
it
don't
smells,
like me.
whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? She gonna feel
I can
Because
agree with
of
that.
there's something
But
wrong
he
with
don't like
her
you like
that.
type of shit.
He
Or
might
you don't
not.
like her
I
that
can agree
much
with
or some
that.
shit like that.
But
Now,
but like you said, bro, it's different cultures. Cause
but you gotta find out the
understand
person that
when-
you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You gotta talk.
You understand that when you're talking to a Jamaican dude or somebody from that origins. You see what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna be like, yo, I don't do it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if I fuck with you, I will do it. You see what
She
I'm
might
saying?
be flattered. She might be like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I get. I don't get the
Like
I
a
can't
beef
fuck with
patty with
him because
cocoa
he don't
bread.
eat no pum pum. She know that she just gotta put in the work, and then if she put in that work, then you know what I mean. I'm gonna do my job.
This nigga
too.
OD ate my shit like a beef patty and cocoa bread, motherfucker. That shit, that nigga.
That's another thing. Remember the Sopranos when my nigga Junior they told his friends and shit that Junior like to eat the box.
Oh,
and shit.
they did him dirty.
Yeah, they did him
Yeah.
foul. They did him foul.
Yo,
I don't want that to be me.
listen.
I don't want that to be me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'ma tell you, I'm a black nigga. I'm not Jamaican, but nigga, the black niggas that I know, if when we talk about, you know, eating pussy and shit, they be like, you a nasty nigga. But I never had a problem telling my niggas if I'm dealing with shorty that I ate it or whatever. And they 9 times out of 10 they think if I ate it, she gave me top. There's been some situations where I ate a chick and I ain't get no top. I never told my boy who that chick was. Cause my nigga would try to hold that shit over my head. Cause they try to be funny with this shit. So I never told him. But this was when I was a young boy. So I was a young boy. That's when I was a young boy. But but at the end of the day, I still had the one up on her because she was at my house every fucking day, nigga. And she walked to my house. She walked to my house to get this shit. Every single day walk. It was raining one day. I'm about to tell y'all some shit. And if she watched this shit, she gonna be like, yo,
like a lollipop.
foul as fuck. It was raining. It was raining hard as fuck. I told Shorty, I said, yo, I only ate it one time. I said, yo,
take, nigga.
nah, but I fucked it mad time.
Exactly.
But listen. I said to her, I was like, yo, it was raining as fuck.
I'm coming.
I said, yo, I'm gonna meet you halfway. This is before Uber and Lyft and all that. This was, you know what I mean?
What?
I said I was gonna meet you halfway.
Oh,
She was like already coming. She was at my corner. And then I was like, damn. And I had my umbrella and shit. She ain't have my umbrella. She got a hoodie.
She said, fuck.
I was like, yo. I'm like, damn. At night, you know what I mean? In the hood. We live in the hood. She coming through late night. Like, I'm talking like 2.
How old you at?
She was older than me. I think I was like 18.
And she was
like 23, 24, something like that. A little bit older than me. Not crazy. But yeah, she was faithful with it. I met her on, shout out to Vibe Chat back in the day. I met her on Vibe Chat. Fucking 1-800.
And I was gonna say that's that TV. Wow.
Yo, my boy, shout out to my nigga. My nigga had all these numbers memorized. We be calling these fucking shits. And he be like, yo, call this one. And we call this shit from mad different numbers. And we would be able to get we get the free fucking shit. Yeah, we get the free shit. So we be calling it, we be at my boy house because my boy was the first one of us to have his own spot. He had his own apartment and shit. So we go to his crib.
You the one who memorized the number?
No. His cousin was the one that memorized the number. I'm not dropping no names, but I'm just because I don't want that girl to, you know what I mean, whatever.
Motherfucker.
But yeah, my boy had all these numbers memorized in his head and shit. That nigga was like a mental Rolodex, nigga. Oh, shout out to my nigga. But yeah, my niggas was clutch though. We was always.
I caught some of them lines before just.
You had them memorized though?
I didn't know.
I mean, Vibe Chat was what? VIBECHAT?
Just to see what it was, and I was like,
found out. Found out.
But yeah, that shit was crazy, yo. But like, I never really like had to like. I didn't know shit, but until I tried it. But you know what I mean? When I fucking with older women, you gonna learn some shit. Like, so you fucking with women that's older than you, they teach you certain things. And you teach other chicks that shit that you learn from an old joint. You know what I mean? So it made people wanna fuck me more because I was a little bit more experienced at my age. And I didn't want to fuck with them because they wasn't as experienced type shit. And like other shit, like extra shit, like putting in a girl poop shoot.
Oh shit!
Like that wasn't something I like really fond of.
What about eating ass?
I never I never became fond of that. That was never something that I really wanted to do. The booty hole is so nasty.
What about your girl eating ass?
Eating who?
Your ass, nigga.
Nah,
toasting
chill.
your salad.
Chill, God.
Nigga said chill. Did you didn't say no?
What you mean?
I'm fucking with you, Smiley.
That shit's crazy. That's crazy work.
Really
better be.
Some niggas
Some
get
niggas
it.
proud about that
Some
shit.
niggas, they not proud.
I was trying to see if
They
Smiley
not proud,
I was trying,
but let
what
me-
Trick Daddy ain't proud to be the eating booty gang, nigga?
It's
Kevin
a lot
Gates
of
ain't
niggas.
proud, nigga.
Them niggas is
They be-
rich.
They inspired
regular
you.
niggas out here
They
that
inspired
I
you.
know from the hood do
They
not.
be hiding it.
Yeah, exactly. They do not.
Young
they do not
niggas from Bridgeport and New
I'm in the
Haven
hood.
eat ass.
outside.
They don't
They
admit
do
it,
not talk about
but they
that
do
shit.
it.
Maybe they do.
They
but
do
what
it.
we talking about is
Cause you know
them-
how? You know how I know?
Wait, you
The
talking
females
But what we
talk.
talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking
Females
about?
Yeah, and their
What we
ass
talking
is
about?
not the one.
Nah, niggas be eating ass.
Yeah, they eat.
I know a
but
nigga
we,
that
but,
went
but,
over
but,
and
we,
shake
but we
ass,
talking about
ate
that.
the chick ass.
No,
and
he
then
you
left.
asked him about the
Oh,
other one.
yeah.
That's what he.
Yeah.
Oh no! I ain't
hood.
gonna put that. I ain't gonna put
Yeah,
that.
in the
I ain't
hood.
gonna- I ain't gonna-
Now,
I ain't
no,
gonna do
hold
that.
up. No,
I ain't
no,
gonna
but
put
hold
the
on.
other side
Trick
on
No,
Daddy
but hold
like
on.
that too.
Yeah, he
he
do.
do both.
He
But
do.
those
He
rich
a wild
niggas.
nigga.
But listen,
Biggie
in the
too.
hood, cause we live in the hood.
Biggie too, yo.
Take them.
But
Biggie was a
but look,
freaky nigga.
we live in the hood. You gotta understand. The hood, first of all, they measure you by your toughness in certain
The thing is,
things.
there's a lot
So
of
certain
people-
shit, it's a lot of shit.
I
Like, let's say
wouldn't-
this.
I don't
It's a
like
lot of
that,
shit
but-
done behind closed
the-
doors, right? Let's just say that. It's a lot of shit done behind closed doors. What he asked me and what I'm trying to address, I want to get this out. In the hood, they do not really fucking commend motherfuckers that get their ass ate. So let's just put that out there. That's not a thing. Now, niggas do it behind closed doors, yes, because chicks is grimy as fuck. Chicks will blast you about that shit. Matter of fact, I'm about to tell y'all about that in a minute. But yeah, chicks will blast you about shit. But I'm saying that niggas will not openly admit, nigga, it's a bitch. They might say a little extra shit around the shit. It's a woman though at the end of the day. No, nigga, did you get your ass eaten or not, nigga? Like, pause, like, but nigga, you can't be out here saying like, nigga, I get my ass ate. Nigga, what? The fuck you mean? Like, you know what I mean? That shit's just crazy as fuck. Anything to your asshole is crazy for a nigga. You don't, nah, nigga, no, chill. Like, nah, that's not our thing. But I'm sure, and I actually know, I confirm, but I'm not giving no names. But yeah, there are niggas in the hood that might partake in that shit. Not even niggas that's in my camp, but niggas that I heard from other bitches that's not even with my niggas. But yeah, I know some niggas personally that have said like, fuck, I don't give a fuck, it's a bitch, whatever. And I ain't look at them different, but I'm saying the hood, that's not an open thing. It's who they comfortable with sharing that shit. I'm a vault. You know what I mean? Niggas tell me shit all the time, but fucking you ain't gonna be in your circle, in your echo chamber, or at the barbershop. Yeah, nigga, I get my ass ate last night, nigga. No, you not on that type of time. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, niggas do eat ass, like groceries and all that shit. I personally do not. But there's niggas that do it. If you a nigga girl, whatever you do with this girl should be acceptable. That's his girl. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But go ahead.
So I don't really care for that. I don't like. I mean, if you want to, whatever. But I don't. It's not necessary to me, and and I don't like. I wouldn't want to do that to a guy either. So they would have to. But I think we shouldn't kink shame because there are women that talk about this all the time and they love doing this to men. So the men that are okay with that or they enjoy that, they explored that, they should be more open. You could find someone that would be willing to do that.
Yeah, that's closed door shit. You do what you do. Do what you do when
But
you
you
at home.
can't kink shame because that's why
You keep saying that, trying to masquerade around it. We don't, what I said stands. We don't talk about that. If a chick is eating your ass, brother, keep that to yourself. Go to the bedroom with that shit. Or if you want to talk to your girls, but I'm telling you, they talking. They talking about your shit.
So what if a nigga asks you, he gotta lie?
Hmm?
What if a nigga asks you, yo, you eat ass? Or you get your ass ate?
If I eat ass,
No. What if a man is asking somebody that he feels he's ass, what's his answer supposed to be? Is he supposed to lie about it?
Why would
I mean,
unless
all right,
somebody
okay.
said
We
that
just
to
Another
you?
man.
said it. We just said
All right,
it.
another
because
man. Like, and I would assume this.
I just want to know if
Well,
you
hold
want
on,
to be honest about it, or
well, let me address it. So, like, let's just put this into proper context. You're at work.
mm-hmm.
Another coworker. There's a conversation. Another coworker says, "Oh shit, a white guy probably." Whatever. Yeah, me and my lady, we 69, we 98, whatever the fuck they gonna call it. I don't know, but we eat each other's ass. We do it. We 99 or whatever. 96. But anyway, they do that. They eat each other's butt, right? All right. There's a conversation that is being had with the other men that are probably in this conversation, like, yo, you crazy, like, you wild. I wouldn't. But we're not judging him like, yo, he gay or what have you. It's not that.
Not?
That's it.
No, you
I'm
just
not.
don't want
I'm not. You might. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I don't think
I'm not. That's why. Let me. Yeah, but let me tell you why I'm not as a man, right? Now,
you just don't want to hear.
we gotta hear. You don't want to hear it, and that's the thing. But let's hear it.
I mean,
exactly.
But
hold on.
It's
Let's hear it.
All of
it's
so
there.
how is it gay?
Let's hear it. Hold on with the gay. Hold on with that shit. Hold on with that shit.
You're not supposed to fuck with it.
Hold on, time out.
So if you fuck with it, you're just in the role. You're just like, oh, fuck it. Fuck the consequences. No, the consequences is you're going to be gay, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
It's ass.
Hold on. Time out.
That's gay.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Nah, we know what gay is.
Gay is coming from butt play.
Stop.
Gay.
Stop.
Gay is coming from butt play.
Let me say this.
The butt is not for.
Bro, let me say this. Let me say this.
I know the mouth is too.
Let me say this, bro. So for the people that's watching, because we don't want to be immature about it, bro. Let's be adults about it. So like at the end of the day, because
that's just my
coming
opinion.
right, and that's that. Let's leave.
You need to get
stimulated. Let's leave it there.
You can't say that.
But
you are a homosexual. The definition of gay is to have
exactly.
To be
but listen,
to the same sex.
But listen,
if a woman is doing
we gonna keep it real base level.
We all have. Butts.
We gonna keep it real base level. So everybody.
If you're stimulated from your own butt and you're a man, you're gay.
Bro, stop.
In my opinion.
Say your opinion, but stop. But look, let's be clear. You dealing with your partner, your female that's in your life. Nobody can judge you on what you're doing in your relationship. Point period. I mean, like you can't do that. If you do it, that's you. I don't do that. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that. As a man, what they do in their house is their fucking business. Now we're having a conversation at work about nigga doing this or you do this or whatever. My response to it is simply, nah, you wild. I don't get down like that.
Yeah, but you don't.
But that's how
I'm talking about niggas that.
But I'm not calling him shit because he do it. I'm not thinking he's anything because he do it. I don't think like that. I did when I was younger, but I'm 38. I don't think like that.
What I'm asking you, Smiley,
go ahead.
If he's in the closet and he.
But that's a whole nother conversation.
Hold on. This is what I'm asking.
That's a whole nother conversation, right?
This is what I've been asking you. If he's in the closet, right?
How do I know? If he in the closet.
I'm just saying he is. I'm not saying you don't know. You don't know.
All right.
Right?
So he's in the closet what?
Let's say you're not even the one asking him. Somebody else. This has nothing. You're just witness to this, right? Let's say he knows that he is in the closet and the person is asking him on some like, yo, I'm questioning it because I've seen some shit that didn't make sense to him. So he's questioning it to this other dude, but he's trying to do it in like a.
So he's trying to find.
He's trying to do it in a joke.
Find little clues,
right?
So, like now, okay.
So
this
he
says,
like
butt ache.
So what I'm asking you,
he likes this girl to put a strap on. He likes to get pegged.
Yes.
I'm asking you, he doesn't really like head that much or whatever. He wants to do swing parties.
What I'm asking,
like you're trying to find things, and I'm telling you,
if he's
that one thing is not a defining factor.
I'm not saying defining nothing. I'm saying that one thing. Right? If he decides to lie to this dude or keep it real and come up of the closet. What I'm saying to you is,
keep it real. Come on.
that's more commendable, right? Keeping it real and coming out the closet is more commendable
But
than
he's not coming out the
staying
closet
in the closet and lying.
He's not coming out the closet by saying that his girl eats his butt, bro.
No,
that's not coming out the closet.
I didn't say that's coming out the closet.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying if you get stimulated from I'm saying he knows that
everybody gets stimulated.
Listen. I said listen. Wait, what? Wait,
you don't have to get it done for it to be there. Everybody all men
you don't have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it.
You can't. You did say do it because does means do. Does when you does something mean that you do it.
There, so it's a button.
No, there. Everybody knows that is there.
Right.
That's what you said.
Yeah, biology, bro. Biology.
Everybody does this because not everybody does that.
No, everybody. So I said everybody gets stimulated. The word stimulated, when we're asking what it is, the word stimulated is what it is. Yeah, I'm not saying everybody gets. That's what I mean. That's
you're going to be stimulated.
Not everybody does it.
He's not.
I didn't say does. You said does.
You said does.
I said everybody gets. You don't have to rewind it. I repeat exactly what I said. I said everybody gets. I didn't say does.
Nah, he definitely.
I said everybody gets. I didn't say does. We can
put money on it.
I can put money on it. Yeah, we definitely put money on it because I'll play it for you right now. I'm gonna put it on because I'm going on a trip.
He said
no, put money on it. I'm going on a trip. You want to put money on it?
Get stimulated.
Nah, for real. Gets. Say that.
Everybody gets stimulated.
He said everybody does get stimulated.
I didn't say that. That sounds retarded.
That's what
I don't
said,
talk like that.
bro.
I didn't say everybody does get stimulated.
Right.
I didn't say that. I don't talk like that.
Well, let's see what
that's
some
barbarian shit.
Pause it.
Bro, I'm not gonna pause. I can show you the actual shit.
All right, we gonna see right now.
But nah, I said everybody gets.
Listen,
does.
we gonna hear right now.
We can listen, bro. You know I don't talk like that. You know I talk proper English.
I heard what he said.
Right.
We all heard what he said.
Just play it. Because that's an erogenous zone. You can't.
Listen,
and that's what
listen to the words.
It doesn't even matter if he did or didn't say because
what
he meant.
It does
because are you really betting?
Play it.
Are you really betting or are you
I'm
just
betting 20 that you said
okay,
does.
Thank you. You gonna give it
everybody
to me now?
does.
I'm going on a trip.
You said everybody does.
I didn't say does.
Everybody does. That's what you said.
He said everybody gets stimulated.
He said everybody does.
I said gets.
That's my bet. That he said everybody does.
All right, can we shake on it?
We can shake on it.
I don't want to take your money. I got the money to give you. I'll give it to you right now. And I want to.
I'll just get a free bag. Fuck it.
that part. It's right there. All right, hold on.
Oh yeah, turn it up.
Damn it.
Rewind it.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, right not that far. Right there.
And like other shit, like extra shit, like putting in a girl poop shoot.
That's too far.
Yeah, that's way too far.
White guy probably. Oh yeah, me and my lady, we 69, we 98, whatever the fuck they gonna call it. Shit that didn't make sense to him. So he's questioning it to this other dude. He's trying to do it in like. So he's trying to do it in a joke. Find little clues, right? Like now, okay. So he says, but so what I'm asking you,
it's like this girl to put a strap on. He likes to get pegged.
Yes. What I'm asking you,
doesn't really like head that much or whatever. He wants to do swing parties.
What I'm asking,
like you're trying to find things, and I'm telling you, that one thing is not a defining factor.
See what we doing right now? This is men shit. Like men do shit like this.
Right.
Proof is in the pudding.
If he decides to lie to this dude,
Now you're rewinding it back to see if
keep it real.
Just because I said I know what I said.
You gotta stay on your principles.
Absolutely.
That's more commendable, right? Keeping it real and coming out the closet is more commendable.
But he's not coming out
the closet and lying.
He's not coming out the closet by saying that his girl eats his butt, bro.
No,
that's not coming out the closet.
I didn't say that's coming out the closet.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying if you get stimulated from, I'm saying he knows that
everybody can
listen. I said listen.
And just for the record,
he said it. Everybody gets stimulated.
Okay, let me rewind it.
The part already happened.
Hold on, E. Keep listening.
If he decides to lie to this dude or keep it real and come out of the closet, what I'm saying to you is
keep it real, come on.
keeping it real and coming out the closet is more commendable.
But he's not coming out
the closet and lying.
He's not coming out the closet by saying that his girl eats his butt, bro.
No,
that's not coming out the closet.
I didn't say that's coming out the closet.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying if you get stimulated from, I'm saying he knows that
everybody gets
listen. I said, listen.
You heard me?
Keep going. Listen. Hold on.
That
Keep
was
going.
it.
Hold on. Keep going.
For what?
Keep going.
You argue after that.
Listen. I'm gonna say it specifically.
I never said does. I never said does. You just saw it. I never said does.
Hold on.
Everybody knows that is.
You looking to see if I said it after, and we're arguing about does, bro?
Everybody
is simply nah. You wild.
You
I
went
don't
back
get
to
down like that. But that's how I
talk about niggas that.
But I'm not calling him shit.
Hold on.
That's after, cuz.
Hold on. Let that play. Let that play. Cause that's what I was talking about.
You lost, cuz.
Hold on, let that play.
He want, yo. You know what? You're a Leo, nigga. Fuck that shit. You not no. You a Leo, nigga. Cause you don't accept defeat. This nigga just lost. He want to hear after.
I'm hearing it.
That's the challenge. What are you talking about? That's the challenge. We started the challenge after I had already said what I said. And you wanted to go back and clarify what I said. You wanted to say that I said some barbarian shit. He does get good. I didn't say that. That's fucking retarded. I don't talk like that. I don't. No matter how high I get, I don't talk like that. You should have failed when you took that bet. You lost, bro. You lost. I ain't even gonna take your $20. You know what? That's how good of a guy I am.
I'm still gonna give it to you.
No, because listen. I had to say that because I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that a dude is not whatever, but for the record, pause real quick. For the record,
you got it, cuz. You ain't say does.
I know I ain't say that shit. That shit sounds ridiculous.
You got it, cuz.
But at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I want this to be clarified for the young heads. Gay is the attraction. Gay is the attraction. Exactly. Gay is the attraction. It's not the act. Now, we could say that we could be like Riley from Boondocks and say everything that we see when a dude doing some crazy shit is gay. But the honest truth is that it's the act. It's not, it's the attraction. It's not the act. Now, you can do stuff that's questionable of your preference, right? Because gay is the preference,
like
bro.
Things that are associated.
Now, if a man participates in that act, that specific act, what we was talking about, sodomy or something from the poop shoot, then we could say, that nigga, it's something about that nigga. Like that nigga.
Why
ain't
are
right.
we saying it's questionable if it's
because
if
we only associate for a man.
Because he's doing it with a woman.
Right.
So women can put things in your ass. And it's not looked at
because what they call it is what they call that
ass play.
But what they call that.
Okay, so a woman can lick your ass and you're not.
But what they call that, bro.
I think
a nigga could be spread eagle, bro, and you don't think there's nothing gay about.
I said I wouldn't.
Listen, they call
it. I'm just saying, if it's a woman, why would people even think of gay when they think of a man when he's playing?
They call it the curiosity, right? So it's the curiosity of the pleasure that they're going to get from this experience. So they want to try it. So that's why they're doing it. And they feel, and psychologically, right? They feel like because I'm doing it with a woman, it's not XXX. Because I only am attracted to a woman. I wouldn't want a guy doing this to me.
That's delusion.
How is it false if if they're only getting a woman to do that, they've never been involved with a man? Again, I wouldn't be
because they're a man getting stimulated from their ass.
But that's not
that is gay.
Like
it is.
The definition.
Even though
I don't care about the definition, dude.
So
I know you don't, but you can't argue about it if you don't care about the definition.
Like words they have meanings.
They do. They definitely do. They definitely do.
But I feel like y'all making that shit up too.
Who
told you? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. In
Nobody told me nothing.
In the definition of gay, where did it say that hey, this is not gay if a man gets pleasure from
the
the ass.
definition tells you what it is. It doesn't have to say this is not that. It
So
tells
what
you
does it
what
tell
it
you?
is. So
What does
if
it tell
it says
you?
this, you're adding extra stuff that's not.
Isn't
gay.
attraction for a man, if you're attracted to a man, right, you're calling that gay. And I agree with y'all.
That's a man.
Listen, I agree with y'all. But if you don't consider yourself a man and you're getting your ass, like, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's a fucking dog licking your ass. If you're a man and you're spread eagle trying to get stimulated from your butt cheeks, bro, that is a mentality of not a straight man, not a fucking moose, not a cat, not regular. It's a gay mentality. So stop trying to act like, oh, yo, it's not gay just because a girl do it. That is an excuse.
I'm going to entertain the moving of the goalposts with another thing to add to that. It is, but I'm going to say this.
Bro.
Dogs violate other dogs.
Facts.
Listen, dogs violate
Now
other
we
dogs.
talk about
Nah,
it.
because
They do that
you
for
brought
the
this up.
animal
You brought
kingdom,
this up.
they do
You
in-
brought this up.
in-
You brought this up. When you move the goalposts from now on, when y'all move a goalpost, I'm going to use an extreme fucking shit
actually
to
happens
illustrate
a
the
lot
shit.
in the
Because
animal
dogs, other animals, right, they violate
stay with
the
the-
other
they
male
stay with-
by
they-
showing everybody that
listen.
I can make them submit.
Listen.
And if a dog rapes another
Ain't
dog
that a gay
and the dog
action?
gets run off, then that dog is
Ain't that a gay action?
overpowering that dog.
Well, if a man dog is on another man dog, ain't that a gay action? We're not gonna act like it's not gay to anybody who see it. I don't give a fuck if the dog see it. The dog probably know. Yo,
Because dogs don't know about gay or whatever, right?
But it is
Right.
gay.
Right.
It is gay. Just
Right.
because you don't know no better doesn't mean it's not true,
Come on,
bro.
bro.
You're gay.
Come on,
It's
bro.
gay. It's not gay
I
if you're
used this
fucking a
goalpost
woman.
to-
You moved it and I came up right with
Nope.
you, bro.
No, you didn't.
I couldn't. That shit was
Because
like,
now you're
yo.
saying, because now
I'm
you're
saying
saying
it's still gay.
Now you're saying
I'm saying
gay
it's
animals.
still gay.
That
nigga.
sounds
It's still
crazy. That's
gay.
ridiculous. That's
If
illusion.
if we're
Because you don't want to accept.
bro,
you don't want to
bro,
accept the way that
you're
looking
not
at it.
accepting the fact that
It's a-
if two gay
it's a
dogs,
pleasure
if two
point.
dogs,
it's the pleasure.
if
it's
two,
the pleasure.
I don't
It's
care what it
seeking
is,
pleasure.
bro.
Seeking
If
pleasure.
it's two dogs and they're male dogs and they're humping each other, it's a gay action. Why? Because they have dicks, bro. And you're not
I know
gonna
it,
change
dude.
that fact
Yo,
just because
real
you feel
shit.
like, oh,
Yo,
nah, it
no,
doesn't
no.
need to be.
I'm not-
It doesn't
I'm not
need
trying
to
to
be
change shit.
seem like no. It's gay,
I ain't nothing
bro.
seem like shit.
It's gay,
What
bro.
I know a dude.
So is spread
I know a dude
eagle
that got.
getting your ass
I know a
ate
dude
from
that got
a woman,
two
a
dogs.
dog, or whoever, bro.
I
That's
know a
gay
guy.
act.
I know a guy that got two dogs, and they fuck each other, and they're brothers.
And that's a gay act.
It's weird.
Is that not a gay act? Are you
separated
saying
them?
that's not gay?
Well, the dogs are in heat.
Are you saying it's not gay for two male dogs to
They're
be
dogs.
humping each other?
I'm not personifying
Are you
animals.
saying it's not gay to have two male dogs that are humping each other?
No, it's not because they're dogs, and I do
think
not
if you don't
personify
understand
animals
the
like
power-
Dr. fucking Seuss. I'm a human being. I don't look at animals like people. They're animals for a reason. They don't have the ability to associate what's right and wrong
But
like
you
we do.
bro, and I'm asking
And
for
they
your
don't-
They're
opinion. I'm not
animals, so
asking
no,
for
no.
their opinion.
No,
So what?
they
It's
don't
still
know.
a gay
They're
act,
animals.
bro.
They're animals.
Dick on dick is
They're
still a gay
animals,
act.
bro.
I don't
They're
care,
animals.
bro.
They're
Like,
animals.
unless it's asexual and they don't need fucking to reproduce with anybody else. Unless it's fucking, you know what I
Dogs-
mean?
my
The
fault.
female
Dogs
that
fuck balls,
is a
bro.
hermaphrodite and they
Dog-
have both and they
dogs
can
fuck
change.
balls.
You
They'll
see what
fuck
I'm
your
saying?
couch cushion.
Unless they're
they'll
fucking
fuck a
breeding
cupcake.
regularly
Fuck
with
whatever,
a
yo.
female counterpart, they are gay. It's a gay act. Even if they're fucking
You
dogs,
pushing it. You
even
pushing it
if
because,
they're
like,
fucking any mammal,
you're pushing it.
any
You're pushing it.
mammal.
You're pushing
listen,
it. 'Cause you're
listen, it's not
personifying-
pushing.
you're
Because
personifying
it is the
animals.
exact same with
They're
us
creatures.
too, bro.
They're creatures, bro.
This is the exact
They're
same.
creatures.
You're acting like we're so far away from fucking animals that we're nothing like them and they can't understand it. Yo, bro, I'm
'Cause
not
we
saying
label-
that.
we
that
label
may
the
be
action.
true.
It's
All
not-
I'm saying is dick on dick is still gay. Whether you want to declare it as, oh, they don't understand why it's gay, it's still gay, bro.
Right. Because he was talking about a
I'm
dude
just saying, people
liking
gay.
to have
Two
his
dogs.
to be anally pleasured.
Two
right?
dogs
And
humping each
then
other
now
with a dick
and now we got
is
to
still a
and now
gay
we
act.
talking about animals and how animals are gay. Like it's going too far. But I'll say this to agree with your point.
Animals can be gay. 100%.
All right.
but they're gonna want some pussy. That's the difference between
what
them.
I'm saying, because that's attractive.
That's the difference between them. They're like, once they get to the pussy, they want the pussy.
You can't speak on that until you do the research.
They want you know it. You said. What are you talking about? You gotta do the research. You ever see a gay dog?
But
you ever see a gay dog, bro?
No.
He don't know no fucking gay dog.
I just said no.
He don't know no gay. He said no. He said they do gay acts, but they're not gay. That's what he said.
I didn't say a gay act because I said it's not the act.
He said it was 2 dicks. Fucking, but it's not gay. They was just doing some shit that they don't understand. But at the end of the day, it's still a gay act. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying 2 dicks on dick is still a gay act. Even if the dog don't understand it's a gay act, it's still a gay act.
Gay is not an act. Gay is not an act. It's an attraction. It's an attraction. It's an attraction.
I couldn't see because there are.
So you can't act gay.
For example, there are some people like.
Hold on, I want him to answer this. You can't act
y'all
gay.
Y'all been talking the whole time.
Let her
answer too.
Let her talk.
Can you act gay?
Can I say what I was going to say?
Go ahead, please.
As long as you don't forget, can you act gay? I want you to answer that.
Address that after. Well, go ahead. Say what you got to say. I got to hear it.
Now you're gonna make me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. There's some guys that they'll do it for money, but they don't like it. Like they might prostitute themselves. They don't actually, but they be willing to because they're doing it for money.
But go ahead.
There could be some that are actually that way, and then some they really want to be with a woman, but they don't have no. Like they're willing to do anything for money. So, and right now they might be in a bind. They might be homeless. They might be on drugs and they need a fix.
What are we
and
talking
it might
about specifically? Like
what we're talking
you're
about.
You're saying a man that can get hard for another.
No.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
I was trying to finish. You cut me off while I was talking.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to forget the fact.
This is passionate for OD.
Because she said that a man was getting paid.
You giving homophobic to the people. Because
it's homophobic to acknowledge somebody for being gay.
That's the fear of it.
It's not being a fear. I'm not fear of nothing. I just
gotta understand the scientific aspect of it.
There's not scientific aspect.
See, and that's problem. You can't be like that. You can't be like that. That's like an old person that doesn't know anything.
They actually do say that. They've done research to say that biologically, you could be born like your brain could be switched, like, and that's why people could be
more wise than X's or
because they said it starts off as female, I think, for both
for everybody,
yeah, and then at some point it matures and it becomes the boy brain, the male brain,
right.
I agree with that.
But some don't. That doesn't happen, or it doesn't fully develop. Right. So that's where you get
and there was cognitive research.
I believe that.
To prove that.
But you were saying something about people having sex for money with gay people. I was just saying, like, how do you get
because
hard?
Look, this is the thing. And we're not arguing, people. Like everybody, like, you know what I mean. But listen, you gotta understand cultural specifics, right? And you gotta say you're biased based off of that, bro. My bro right here is Jamaican. They don't do a lot of shit, and they strong with they strong with that shit. Like in some countries in Africa, Uganda specifically, you will be you'll be sent to prison and killed in some cases of homosexual acts, right? So we'll say that, right? They consider it homosexual acts when you're the same sex and you're participating with another man doing something, not another woman. They don't know what you're doing in your home. So to that point, what I'm trying to, because gotta go outside the box here. You can't really just think of it as at face value, like everything that you see. Oh, that's gay, like Riley from Boondocks, like we was alluding to earlier, like a little joke. But what I'm saying is, like,
can think that, but
there's
not
things technically, yeah, right. The technical by definition, right, and not even to get into definition. We're men. Me and him are men. And I know I'm not gay. You know what I mean? I know I'm masculine.
Yeah.
But even to the point, I still understand. I had to learn that shit. You know what I mean? I had to see certain things in life to understand. Okay.
Because if
can't look at it black and white.
Because especially when you grow up at all, and
right.
Then how can you say
right.
that? So
we're labeling, right? And there's a difference between labeling and actually defining something. I'm labeling something because of how I feel, not how what really actually is. If I tell somebody that they're doing this and this is not right or this is this, then I need to understand more about that person, why they're doing it. To her point of, what if somebody was like, they're like on the street and they got to do it for money. If somebody's on the street and they got to do it for money, yeah, they got to get it by any means. But I argue, because you're a man, there's several other things you can do. You're a man.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to do that. So I think that there's, hold on, let me finish. I think there's a hint of attraction in there in order for you to be able to push yourself, because masculinity is very strong. So like men are you're going to have too much pride. So the pride of a man is not going to allow you to steep that low. If it does, then there has to be something that's stopping you, some mitigating circumstance. Meaning you got a kid that you
might have been gay for real. You get excited.
But hold on. You might have a kid. You might have all types of shit that you got to worry about outside of yourself. So you only have this option. I'm saying as a man, you don't only have that option. There's other things you can do. Yeah, so I'm saying that if a dude decides to take that route, there's no excuse for him to say, oh, I only did that because I had to do it. Cat Williams told his whole story and said he not once, never did no shit like that. A lot of people would question it, but that's what he said. So I'm standing on that. If you're a man, you can do other things to make bread. You could do whatever. You could sell drugs. You could do whatever. You could do whatever you gotta do, but you don't have to do that. And you still breaking the law if you soliciting yourself for money. So you still doing a crime. So why you picking that crime that you can get caught for and probably do a little bit of time, whatever? Maybe the reward outweighs the risk. I don't understand. I can't understand the logic as a man. When I get to that breaking point in life, I would want to just end it all because I'm no longer a man. I want to finish my life on this earth as a man, thinking about things as a man. So thinking about it from a man's perspective, I can't go down that road. I can't entertain that as a man. So I think that's an excuse to really deny what your actual desires are because you're at war with yourself. So that's a deeper thing. If a dude said he has to do that and this was the only solution, he's lying to you. No matter what guy said that, he's lying to you. If he got 2 legs, got 2 arms, a beating heart, he can breathe air, there's no reason for him to do that to make money. You know what I mean? He could do a lot of other things. So, and knowing niggas from the hustler side, yeah, you don't have to do that. But if you do that and you're that, then that's what you are. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, no.
So that's what I was asking. Do you think that automatically makes you, if they actually don't want to be like, after they got through that period in their life, I wouldn't date a guy that does this, by the way. I'm just asking this as just to see your perspective.
There's a lot of people that's not
and that
anymore,
and they just wanted to be women. They got through that time in their life and they moved on. The guy said, hide your kids, hide your wife, but he's still sound.
We gotta talk about that.
You said he what?
Dude, that decided, since we talking about this, what about the dude that decided he went on Kendra and said he not yeah, because you didn't know about that. I was saving that one for you. And I didn't even know we was going to be talking about this. Yo, no Diddy this whole fucking beginning of this episode, bro. Because I really was about to talk about some other shit. But bro got into this, and I got to break it down.
Oh, now it's no diddler. What we know diddling about, nigga?
And now
we was talking about dogs.
Because we talking about wild shit.
We talking about 2 dogs humping each other. That's not gay.
We talking about wild shit. Niggas was talking about
male dogs. Niggas was talking about. That's it.
Niggas said mad shit in between this whole conversation. So nigga, yeah, this shit got Diddy, nigga. So
what the fuck are you watching?
You know,
what is this? Who is that?
I feel like God wasn't at fault. I just feel like God is just
sitting. He said the guy tried to kill him.
A guy tried to kill him because he found out he was gay? Or
no, he was messing with him, and I don't know what happened. It was a hate crime. I guess he tricked them, maybe. Like set him up.
Yo, speed up the voice a little bit.
But he shot him, and he's facing charges, and they're ignoring the fact that he was.
You play a video on YouTube, you can't have it on regular shit. You get a strike.
That's crazy.
So basically, I'm gonna just say what happened.
Yeah, just paraphrase.
this guy came on Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G. She has a dating show on YouTube. She invites people up there, and
I like
they
Kendra
give
G.
their information
The,
and what they want in a partner,
or the other one?
Kendra Cam,
a man or a woman. And then they
I was thinking about Tasha.
and then they give their social media contact info for social media so people can reach out if they're interested. Right. So this guy came up there and he said he wants a woman that understands, that would accept the fact that he hasn't been with a woman in 20 years, or for the last couple decades, because he dated men. He has dated women before, but he doesn't sound, to me, he doesn't display the typical characteristics of a gay
He's
guy.
not flamboyant. Just say it. All right, so that's it. What do you think about that?
I don't think about that.
That's what I said. But expunge on that. What do you mean?
There's nothing to think about. What am I thinking about?
Well, put it into
he wants
a fucking,
woman now.
a fucking
and for
shit.
the last
What
2 decades,
what do I think about?
He hasn't
dated.
Okay. He's been messing with men, and the reason why,
as long as
she asked him why did he do it, he said, with the guy said, that he's been, because a hate crime happened to him, and now he's facing charges for defending himself because someone tried to unalive him, and he feels like that was a sign from God telling him.
I think it was a sign of God to be more honest and truthful and move in a more moral sense. Even if that's not going to be sexuality wise, cool. But as long as you tell people what it is before they get into these situations, like moving forward, if he
never
really
didn't.
Hold on, let me finish. If he wants to move on into a relationship with a woman, right? This is what y'all asking me. If he wants to move on in a new relationship with a woman, he has to expose that part of his past.
He's on Kendra G talking about
it.
Yeah, it don't matter.
So whoever watches it, and if they choose to, they're gonna know
But he owes it to the people that don't watch Kendra G, because there's a bunch of people like that, especially dudes.
You talking about when he
don't watch Kendra G?
He wants to be with a woman.
Oh yeah, especially there's women that don't watch that shit. You see what I'm saying? So he owes it to them to let them know, hey, I was on Kendra G, and this is.
So how do you feel about that? So how do you feel? He don't have a problem with that. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about him doing that?
I'm just saying he's obligated to do it, and if
he's doing that.
If he doesn't do that, then it's a problem.
So if he does do that,
if he does do that, then that's great, and I feel like he's
you commend him.
Yes, I feel like he's a better person for saying, look, I'm not going to go into nothing without letting somebody know this is exactly what it is, because that's a healthy way to move on in life, especially if you want to try to do things the right way. In my opinion, I think that's the right way. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you gotta be real. You gotta let that woman know, this is my past. This is what I've been through. Because some women ain't gonna mess with no man that has sex with other men.
Right.
Like, yo, you put your dick in an asshole, and it was a man asshole, or whoever asshole.
That's why when she said, what type of woman you looking for? And he said, I want a woman.
A lot of women probably not gonna accept that.
But exactly. There are
and that's
women,
the curse.
That's
the curse.
Are open.
That's
the
guys
sexually
that
open.
Still do that.
Curse.
And he said he gonna stop. And she said, "Would you?" She's like, "No, I don't wouldn't cheat. I do love women, even though I haven't been with." He said he has dated women in the past. So I mean, I wouldn't accept that because I just would be thinking that you've been with a man. But there are women, I know women that would be okay, even if he continued to or was still attract. I don't know, maybe not. They wouldn't want to be cheated on with a man or a woman.
There should be consequences for everybody.
Some women are okay with that.
It don't matter what
because they're like, you're with me right now, so you shouldn't be. Because he don't act, and I think that would be more of an issue too because of the way that he acts, but he carries himself masculine.
Right.
Like, so you wouldn't really know if he. I mean, maybe if you were around him more.
This is tough, especially on what we was talking about earlier, right? So it might be a little contradictory to what we was discussing earlier. I think I don't commend him, honestly, because
he's trying to change his life up.
Well, not really, not so much. I don't think he's being true to himself. If you was dealing with dudes for 20 years, like I don't really, you know what I mean?
But
like,
you don't think it could change?
Yeah, I think that's who you are, bro. And I think like you being fake, trying to trying to start with a woman. Like, well, if you do find a woman, if that's what you want, and the woman understands that, then I'm happy for y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it like that's some weird shit. Like, you feel me? Like 20 years, nigga, that's forever, nigga. That's like,
that's why I said,
you know what I mean? Like you really been doing some extra type of shit. But let her know. Like, I agree with my boy. Let her know. You know what I mean? Like, this is my past. This is what I did, and you know I might not be happy with it and whatever. And then move forward. But that's spicy shit.
It is spicy shit, bro.
But I want to talk about something crazy.
Like what?
And this is more.
All praise to the Most High.
I have a fun discussion because we were talking about this, but I have another thing that I want to talk about. So since we talking about some crazy shit, relationships, ass and shit, let's talk about
ass and titties.
There's a lot of people that's doing this podcast shit, like. You know what I mean? A lot of people doing podcasts, a lot of people streaming, a lot of people whatever. And a lot of times people lose sight of the discussion and the value of the discussion. You know what I mean? And so I always like to say, like, yo, when we talking about certain things and it gets spicy and we going in and we whatever, it's really for us, because we not scientists, we just people. So a lot of what we talking about, yeah, it's logical, definitely. But we talking about shit from a perspective of
gangsters.
We really trying to really poke around.
I might not be able to smoke it with you because
we got a viewer.
Huh?
Just letting you know.
Nigga, that's us.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
Just really trying to poke around. We just really trying to poke around and really like help people understand a way to look at certain shit. I don't want you to fucking just be like, oh, I understand what he's saying, I'm gonna follow him. Don't follow me, follow yourself, whatever. But take from what I'm saying and then Google it. You know what I mean? It's no excuse to like look into what we saying and find more information. Whatever we talking about, you could always compare it to anything else or whatever. You know what I mean? But I really want people to get the message.
Nah,
and
fuck
get the
that. Come to us
shit
first, because we got the most value in our shit. Because we're not getting paid for our shit.
That. We definitely
we're
not getting paid
doing it for the love.
We are doing it for
the
love.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
It's straight
this
up.
This is therapeutic.
Yeah, I
really like to talk about shit. It's not really like, I don't want to poke fun at motherfuckers, but something like really bothered me a few days ago. You know what I mean? And I'm about to go on a trip. You know, I had a really good Sunday so far. I went to visit my uncle's gravesite, you know what I mean?
Condolences, brother.
Thank you, appreciate you. And you know, Monday, I gotta get back to life, you know what I mean? Shout out to my homegirl Janae, I'm a name drop. She passed away, you know what I mean, complications. And she was a beautiful person, you know what I mean? I'm going.
That's the funeral you went to?
That's the funeral I'm going to tomorrow. So I'm going to a funeral. So I'll try to be in my best spirits no matter what. And that's what he said. We not getting paid for this. I told my boy was like, yo, you want to like do it another day or some shit? I'm like, nah, nigga, the show must go on, my nigga. Like, we here, we doing this. If everybody want to do it, then I'm going to be here, my nigga. Like, I'm not, I want to be here every Sunday. That's my commitment. If everybody else want to be here every Sunday, then we'll be here. But my commitment to y'all is I'll definitely do it, but I'm not going to do it by myself. So if I'm going to have to do it by myself on Sunday, it won't happen. But every Sunday, you're going to see us here. Whether it's some wild shit going on, you're going to see us. So I was like watching how a lot of people are growing with the podcast shit. People are coming up different ways. And I noticed like on Facebook, they do the same thing. You know, people have their little shit. They got, what's the shit with the dude from the Ville? Trent.
Something for Thursdays or Fridays.
Fridays, some
I don't know, cause I never watched it.
Something like something. So I'm from Connecticut. We're from New Haven. You know what I mean? From the hood, from the hood of Connecticut.
Ken Check.
Oh, Chin Check Fridays. Chin Check Fridays. So that's another dude. Now that be on Facebook. You know what I mean? And so everybody that's local, that's in the hood, they can see it. YouTube is around the world, so I get to talk to people that I never met. You know what I mean? And the people that where I'm from, a lot of times they might not watch my episode until I throw it up there or I tell motherfuckers to watch it. But I'm talking to people that I've never met in my life. But this is shit with the people in the hood because now we have a voice in social media now, so we could talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. You know what I mean? And Facebook really has no filter. Up here, there's certain things we can't say, certain things we can't do, whatever. But on Facebook, they go crazy. So I'm on Facebook. I seen it's another person from the hood, and it got pretty good traction. It was a female. I forgot her name. I'll leave it in the description and shit. But she got like a little thing that she have on Facebook and like an expose type of shit. You know what I mean? A tell-all. So she be up there and she had people come up there and she talk about shit or whatever. Or she air people out, whatever. So one of these people happen to be people that we know. I'm not gonna drop no names. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. We not gonna do that, Erica. Okay? Please. So not gonna name drop nobody, but it was some crazy shit. You know what I mean? So we heard the shit, and it's people that we know. So I'm like, damn, like how's this gonna really
say what happened?
Gonna really hang this one? So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, but like how's this gonna really hang the motherfucker? Like, you feel me? And you dealing with the motherfucker. So without further ado, I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna put out. Oh, man, I don't even feel right saying T. I don't feel right doing that.
Are they shooting at the alien?
But I'm not giving names, so it's alright. So,
we'll find out.
And this kind of what's his name be doing? What's that nigga name from LA?
Oh shit! Oh, it is fireworks. What the fuck is going on?
It's fireworks.
They crazy.
You never know. Fireworks are shooting. But anyway, so my boys, they still go out, whatever. And my boy went out type shit with my other boys or whatever. And it's so many holes in the shit. I don't, but whatever. I wasn't there. They go out, some shit happen. He go and he with another shorty type shit. You know what I mean? And another shorty hit him. That's all I would know.
Like snuffed him?
Snuffed him in the club. Openly in the club.
Why?
Right, I'm gonna get to that.
He just said because he was there with another chick.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm gonna get to that. Damn. See, that's why I can't say it first, cause he gonna interrupt me.
I'm sorry.
So I gotta say that.
Surprised.
So it's more. So it's more to it. So that's what the podcast where the tell all with the girl when she brought the girl that snuffed him up there. She told her side of the story. I not gonna say a lot of shit because I have yet to speak to my boy about it, but I spoke to our other boys, you know what I mean, type shit, and family members of such person and shit. They confirmed, and it's just messy. It's just real messy. And as men, and I hope my boy does watch this. If he do, he probably gonna feel some type of way to me. But as men, we definitely have to call our niggas to the side and be like, bro, what you doing? Like, do better, like, type shit. And we've had conversations. My boy could definitely say that if he do say anything, he could definitely say we've had conversations about, yo, you could do better. My nigga, like, this was fucked up, And I always forgave.
That kid look like his sister.
Yo, chill.
Wait, what?
I always forgave. Hold up, bro. I always forgave, you know what I mean, no matter what. You know what I mean? Despite certain things, because we brothers at the end of the day. I don't turn my back on my brothers as a big brother, right? So it's always been that, and that's family. You know what I mean? So I never turn my back on family. I'm a family motherfucker.
I'm a family motherfucker.
So at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, he made a mistake. He did something, you know what I mean? You got to forgive him. You got to move on type shit. But the problem is the whole story. The whole story about Shorty is crazy. So the way that they met, they've known each other for over a decade already, and then they decide they're gonna take this chance and go this route, you know what I mean, and be more serious than just, you know, we know each other, or we from the same hood, or we got the same social groups, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Mutual friends. There we go. We got the same mutual friends. So
I had a crick in my neck, right?
This nigga, see,
Let
This
me walk
shit-
on your back.
This shit just popped up on my feed about exactly where it hurts in my neck right now, bro.
See what I be saying?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
yo.
Out of nowhere, though.
My boy.
Finish this.
All right, yeah, keep us on track. Keep us on track.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And, all right, look.
Fuck.
So, cause she wanna know, and I really didn't say a lot of stuff because I said I was gonna save it for this. But bro is like he makes a lot of L's, you know what I mean? And then I'll be like, yo, my nigga, like, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Time is rough or whatever, but I'm tired of making excuses. So at the end of the day, it's looking nasty for my boy out here, and I don't like it. But I don't particularly like the woman, so I'm not gonna bash him. I'm really gonna bash her. And
What's wrong with her?
all right, first
She
of
look
all,
like him.
What?
listen, she not it, right? But even still,
does he have a nice heart?
no, she. All right, look. I'm not gonna look. I grew up in the hood. I can't judge people from the hood. Like, it's just the hood. It's the hood, my nigga. I don't judge people from the hood for being how they is. Like, that's just and I said what I said. How they is. You know what I mean? I can't judge people from the hood for being how they are. You understand what I'm saying? So really, when I look at certain situations, I'm like, well, what did you expect? It's that type of thing, and it's fucked up. But like, we need to make our people better. We need to. So that's why I had this podcast. So that's why I wanted to say all that extra shit in the beginning, so that you niggas understand. This podcast isn't really just for me. It's for my people, but it's for all of us. This is another investment, so we could try to make some bread, but also so we could get the shit off our chest that we got to get out there, and so we could actually talk about some of this shit and try to make an effort towards the solution, not the problem. You know what I mean? So the problem is the women in our community, some of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, they choose who they choose and they deal with who they deal with, right? So you can't fault a woman for choosing a certain type of motherfucker and then expecting anything different. If you've known this motherfucker for 10 years, you got all these mutual friends that tell you about this nigga, you really gonna believe whatever you gonna believe instead of believing what you know? You not really that. You got mad children. You live where you live. Your life is not the best conditions. Your life is in shambles too. You know what I mean? So you can't really call the kettle black. You know what I mean? Oh, like, you know, and people in the comments and shit, they was talking shit about her and shit. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting here chuckling a little bit, but I can't because this person is an extension of our team, of our people. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at like, damn, like, this just make me feel disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, really, like, I don't like what she did. I understand he broke her heart, but you don't go up. The nigga ain't hit you all day, right? You gonna go at the club and you gonna get mad because he with another chick, and you already know what type of time the nigga on. But the nigga doing this, now you want to air the nigga out, you want to make the nigga, you look crazy. You look crazy putting yourself out there. You had a bonnet on. Shorty had a bonnet on, cuz. Right? A bonnet on. In the PJs. With a bonnet on.
Oh, do you heard what they did at Good Times? Yo, they did it dirty, yo.
They made a cartoon.
They
Did
did
they?
a cartoon at Good Times.
Is it funny?
No.
I didn't watch it.
I ain't watched nothing but clips, but
Man.
bro, it's bad.
I gotta find it because we gotta talk about that when I come back.
There's a baby that sells. It's a gangster.
So they made it into like a little.
It's like the third
cartoon,
generation.
funny type of
it's
shit.
not the same family. It's like a third generation, but they still poor.
But they making it like modern kind of.
No, nigga, they're making it like a Family Guy. Like it's
Family Guy
all over the fucking place.
I gotta see it.
You know Seth MacFarlane has something to do with that.
I gotta see
just
it.
by
He
the
dead?
Seth MacFarlane, the nigga from Family Guy. No, he's still alive. I don't think so. He's still making new Family Guy.
But peep it. Back to the shit. So peep it. The shorty, she tight because she witnessed that he was with another chick. She go and hit him, right? She get online talking to another girl. She doing the thing. She telling why she did what she did because people want to know. Not really. People really don't want to know. It's not really, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck. But in the hood, everybody be in everybody's business. So, like, if you know people, because we pretty popular. Like, my group of people are pretty popular. Like, you know what I mean? So, a lot of people know us. So, like, in the hood is news because the people that know us in our age group or whatever. But you look at it, like, from my perspective, is this childish shit, my nigga. Like, it's a way to get yourself out there, but it's a nasty way to get yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get up here and try to talk about people from our neighborhood and try to get off on that.
Definitely not.
That's ugly. You know what I mean? So for shorty to do that and knowing she's a mother,
and
she lives in the community, and we don't say names, to do that and air bro out like that is just nasty work. So she corny. He might be corny, he might be whatever, he might have got weird or whatever, but he ain't get weird. He just really wasn't feeling you. And then I gotta say this.
Why being weird to me?
Yo, the nigga ain't smash her, bro, but he did other shit for her. But he didn't smash because he couldn't.
He was
couldn't.
a part of the Eat a Booty Gang.
She didn't say he did that, but she said, you know, he ate the box type shit. But he never smashed. And she was like, she could look past sex if the love is there because she fell in love type shit. You know what I mean?
Why she gotta look past it? What happened?
I'm not gonna do that. That's messy. I'm not gonna get into that. Like, if y'all want to see the video, I'm not even gonna leave that shit in my description. You're gonna have to go. Well, I'll show it to my sister after, but I'm not gonna tell y'all niggas that shit. I'm not doing that. But if you want to watch it, I try to let you watch it. You ain't want to watch it. You want to publicly humiliate this nigga? Like, that's fucked up. Like, that nigga, come on, don't be like her.
I want to see the video of him.
I'll show it to you.
No, not of her talking. I don't care about that. I want to see when she hit him.
I don't got that. Only got the fucking shit when they was.
That was cool.
But like, that is crazy, though.
Have
like,
you seen him? Did she black his eye?
I haven't seen him now.
She got him clear. She gonna black his eye.
But bro got a rough adulthood, bro. Like, his shit is crazy right now. Like, this shit, he been going through some shit.
10 years.
He been going through some shit.
Yo.
It's just, yo, at the end of the day, so this is what I'm taking from it, right? Do you think if a woman gets her heart broken,
she didn't even know him? Say that part too. She talking about
she
he
did
broke
know
her
him.
heart. They only knew each other for a month.
They was talking. They was talking for 2 months.
Oh.
So he ain't see no other crazy stuff.
They was talking, but he knew her from the projects, cuz.
So yeah, he knew.
You grew up around these bitches. Like, you knew what they was about. Like, it's not like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about him, but this is where they grew up at. You feel me? Yeah. They grew up in the hood. Drug dealing, killing, all that, whatever.
What did Corey say, bro? We're not good selectors when it comes to the women. That's why we deal with the women that we want. And, you know what I mean? And it ends up falling apart.
That part.
Instead of the woman that wants us.
That's what I'm saying.
The woman that wants us to appreciate us like we want, but we just, too focused on visuals and too focused on, oh, this bitch bad.
Right.
Because the other girl might have.
But she wasn't even bad. That's another thing. Like, I don't know what the other girl looked like, but maybe he didn't want to deal with her because she didn't look a certain type of way, but he didn't want to tell her because he knows she turned up. So instead of him, nigga, why you even mess with her, bro? But he probably messed with her because he needed a place to sleep. Like, I know my nigga, like, you know what I mean? My nigga was using her, like, from the jump. And
he's a homosexual.
Like, at the end of the day, Shorty grimy, forgetting online, national internet, with a fucking bonnet on, in a house with yellow fucking walls, cause my nigga, like,
they was like, tell us how
nigga,
you guys met.
Yeah, like she Oprah or some shit. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, like, yo, like, at the end of the day, like, I got a podcast.
I said, what up, baby?
So don't. Cause like, your shit'll be on fucking all over the place. But like this shit, like I feel like I'm not even throwing shots. I'm just looking at it because it's my people. But I'm looking at it like, yo, like that's corny for you to get online and talk about a nigga, knowing that you ain't it. You know you ain't it. Yeah, you think you are. Yeah. Maybe you delusional, but you know you not. Mm. So like at the end of the day, you dealing with who you dealing with because that's who you could deal with. Mm. And then to act like that, at least act like a lady. You might be able to get somebody that can help you take care of your. She wasn't raised like a lady. Your village, you know what I mean? Like a lady. But I don't know. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to deal with a chick in the projects. My nigga don't care. My nigga from the hood, so he deal with
you chicks. You could be from the projects. You just.
But a lot of motherfuckers don't want to deal with chicks that live in the projects, nigga. You need to know. Because you gotta go in the projects. You gotta go through the trenches to get to the bitch crib. You know.
Now that she working, go right to Target. Yeah. At Target.
Listen.
You know how many
chicks?
Target,
I'm telling you.
Women from the
yo,
projects.
If a girl live in the projects, a lot of times she not even gonna invite the nigga through. She gonna want to go to your crib because she know that most niggas be scared to go into the fucking project.
I think you could tell depending on the job that she has. Because if she's from the projects and she's working at the bank,
if she working at the bank, she not living in the project.
That's what I'm saying. But what if she is living?
She not.
There's females that's living.
She not. I'm sorry.
Just because she work at the bank.
She not living in the projects though. She not living in the projects. Not if she working at the bank. If she work at the bank, she got at least an apartment paying for whatever she paying. Projects is reduced income housing. Yeah. So that means she don't make a lot of money. If you work at the bank, you make a decent salary.
By herself and she has kids.
They don't want to live there, bro. They don't want to live in the projects. They don't. They want a nigga that they don't want to live. Yo, I talk to any girl that live in the projects. They don't want to live in the projects. Erica, I'm lying. They like that shit. They like living out there.
I don't know nobody.
You don't know no. Okay, all right. Give you that. All right, look, I'm saying. A lot of women
people that did maybe
that live, they try to get better because they like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. That's what they say. They say that all the time. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't stand it over here. My kid go to school and I gotta go to the bus stop. Motherfuckers shooting over here. They do not want to live there. Let's cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. They don't want to live there. They don't.
Yeah, so they be like,
they don't.
A getaway.
They don't. So it's a benefit to have a nigga that could get you out of that shit.
So there's nobody in the hub with like a bank teller's job, not like
You being crazy with it.
I'm just asking.
I don't think, and I'm just being logical. I don't think that if you work at the bank and you want to have an apartment, that you're gonna pick an apartment in there unless you don't get paid a lot at your bank.
What if you have 4 kids?
If you got 4 kids and you work at the bank, you probably, I don't know, you might be able to take care of them. You might be good. You might save your money. You might be good with money and be able to save all the shit that you got from your shit. Cause think about women with their kids. They want their kids to be safe. So like they don't want them to be in an environment that is known
there for... There probably are some people in that situation.
It might be. You might be fucked up. Yeah.
Large amount.
I'm saying they don't want to.
Because I know nurses.
I'm saying they don't want to.
Yeah, or I don't know if they're nurses. Maybe they're just CNAs. I don't know what the level of nursedom is. But fucking, I know for sure there's nurses that live in the projects, I should say.
A CNA
low income
is not a nurse.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say. There's 2 different. The CNAs
but do they want to be there? You think they want to be there?
I'm not saying they want to be there. I'm just saying
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that a CNA job is like up there with like a bank teller
But I'm saying, do they want to be there? That's what I'm saying.
None of them want to be there.
Oh.
I don't think. But if it's affordable, they're gonna live there, cuz. Especially if it's not a bad.
That's what I'm saying. If you have to,
projects.
then you're gonna do it. But I don't think essentially, I don't think they want to live in the fucking projects.
No,
I'm just saying.
Of course, I agree. I don't think nobody want to live in it. Unless they're just like,
it's terrible out there.
Unless they're like scared of
like yo, my cousin used to deliver pizza to the fucking projects, and he ain't never want to go by himself. Man. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to get robbed.
Niggas used to have a gun going to the projects to deliver pizza for Domino's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It used to be bad. I don't know how it is like really now, cause you know, we got our shit together.
Yeah.
But at the time, knowing I
can't be bad.
I still like people. I still like people that from the projects that live in the projects. I'm not condemning people from the projects. I'm using it as a point. I'm using it as a euphemism or a way to patronize this chick because she grimy. But really, do I think like, do I like despise the projects? I know that, I played in the fucking park in the projects. You know what I mean? Like whatever. I'm just saying like the projects is not like the best place that people, you know what I mean? And black people, we learn to make lemonade out of lemons and shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So
there's always diamonds in the rough.
Right. So we gonna make the best of the shittiest situation. We're very tolerant people. We're strong. We went through slavery, 400 years strong, my nigga. You feel me? We went through all of that to be here today to have this conversation. So like, I know like we could deal with struggle, but do we want to? We definitely want a better life for our kids. So if the projects was cleaned up and it looked like the high end housing or whatever, then they would like that. Yeah, when they redo them over, yeah, they proud to be there. But they call them different. They don't call them the projects.
Yeah, they call them. Oh, that's your gentrification.
Right. That part.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they skipped my house when they did this street.
Now it's a condo.
But you know what I mean? Like,
so how quick that shit.
I hate it, because the black people that I wanted it to be like this. They don't get to live there because the price done went up.
Exactly.
Because they put crazy shit in there, and now you got a pool in the backyard and all this other shit. So now you gotta pay more.
Property tax, especially living up here. You gotta
Central
pay
air.
for everything: boat tax, car tax, air tax. Like what the fuck?
And then Connecticut is more because some states they don't. You only have to for certain things. You only have to pay it one time. Like I think your car, you only have to pay the tax.
Oh, I wish. I gotta re-register again. Fucking, and then the registration process is so ass, right? So I could pay for the taxes that I owe, right? They could give me a receipt for those taxes, but it takes 4 to 5 days for it to be processed in their system. What's the point of having a receipt?
Because they send a signal to the bank. The bank has to verify that the funds are available before they so it takes a couple. It's not like just handing cash to them. You pay with cash, then it would be instant.
Right.
And it takes the bank that long?
It depends when there's business days involved, and then if you do it on a Friday, then you have to wait till the next business day or whatever, and it depends on the bank.
I don't mind it.
Sometimes they have a certain amount of time they can hold it to. It depends on the bank how quick they are. Would they decide to release it? And some places they do a test run or something to make sure, like they'll take $1 out to just to see first or whatever, and then they'll do like it depends. There's different a variation of reasons why.
I don't mind a couple of days, but 5 days is crazy. Like, 5 days is wild.
People be getting mad all the time. They call my job. They be like, when they make a payment, and they be mad because they late already. But that's your fault.
I was right on time, goddamn.
No, but
oh yeah, you got extra days that you gotta wait. All right.
No, but I'm saying, but this will be happening to me, and people be getting because they say the same thing about why you gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
But they still put it in for that date, even though it takes 5 days to process. It's going to say that you paid on the day that you called in and made the payment, or that you went and did it. Because that's what they be like, oh, you're not going to charge me again, right? Because if it's canceling on the 10th, then my money normally comes out on the 10th. I'm like, no, you won't be charged again. The request is in the system. It's going to take, now that's different. That's not a payment, it's a cancellation. But it takes 7 to 10 because I got to send a message to somebody to.
The registration, they definitely going to charge me extra for that shit.
Shit, you can't win, man. The government is an asshole. I'll just be honest. If I was in the military, we couldn't say shit like that. No. Government's an asshole. They put you through a lot of shit, so you gotta know.
No,
you gotta know
they're
what.
They're not an asshole. They're a dick. We're the assholes.
Yeah, we getting fucked.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no Diddy.
Yo,
what about the J. Cole shit?
No.
Let's talk about it.
Before we do
Rick
that.
Ross. J. Cole,
Drake.
Wait.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It's a good time to be alive.
Say
your
shit. Go ahead.
Wait, before you talk about this, I want to talk about that too. But did you see? I just heard about this. I don't know. I'm late or whatever. This happened in January of this year. This guy was in court and he jumped. He did
the
like
Vegas shit.
Yeah.
He jumped over and tried to get after.
He
got life. He got life.
He got her.
He got life.
I don't know what happened, but he was pounding her.
He whooped her ass.
He leaped
He said,
across
"It's gonna be
from
worth
his
it, bitch.
seat.
You gonna remember me
He
forever."
didn't really get his
Yes,
shit
he
on.
did.
Yes, he
really
did.
get his
He
shit on
was,
like
that
that.
video
For a
is 7
minute.
minutes long. I only
For a
sent you
minute.
that minute clip because I couldn't send
I'll
a
be
bigger
honest.
They had to get to there.
But
But you
let
gotta climb the little stairs.
To that point, let's be clear, because I had to do the research. They actually had. This is not the first time that this has happened.
Yeah, they need a shield.
They put a shield up there?
No, this happened before.
Oh.
Like somebody jumped over and got to the judge before.
It's up.
No,
few times.
Though, like he did.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Yo,
He jumped from his seat.
Yo,
and but listen. I thought it was just like on paper. I thought it was just like articles. There's video footage.
He was high jumping.
So I looked it up and I seen that there was other times where somebody jumped. But you're not hearing me, bro.
The same way
this
that
happened
he did.
before.
The same way.
How high though?
He didn't have no. This dude didn't have no shackles on this shit. So it's like, yo, like, how you let this nigga get there if he was really a threat like that?
He had power.
He did, because he jumped over like 10 feet. More than anything I love.
He jumped from his chair across the bench
the
and
thing
landed
about it,
on top of her and started whooping her. Two security guards.
This happened before.
Two security guards
It happened
came and
before.
was punching him, and he still was hitting her.
This happened before.
They had
Well,
to.
I think
what it
She
is-
was like,
No.
"Oh God, please."
No, you should have thought about that before you gave me all them damn years.
Because
Oh,
he
bitch.
wanted proof. And listen, that's what he was in court for in the first place. For domestic violence.
His offenses
and
wasn't
battery.
crazy.
Wow.
No, it
his
was-
offenses wasn't crazy
It was
until he did
domestic
that.
violence and assault and
He
battery.
whooped
Yeah,
women.
but not murder.
No,
This
I
nigga
hate
got,
you too.
he got life.
He didn't
He
kill
got
her.
life.
Yeah, he got like They
Yeah,
try to make an example.
he got life. But that's why I said
crazy.
that
She
happened
alive.
before. But
She
I'm
don't care.
saying
She don't
that
care.
happened before in
Yeah,
history.
I know.
That happened before. And I'm like, yo, like, so what?
I don't think
How do they?
got life.
Yeah, he said no.
Yeah, he got life.
But
I'm gonna show you,
he was mad because he was like, he wanted probation, and she was like, nah, you need another level of punishment because these charges is wild.
The man
and then
who
he
attacked the
counted
judge
on his
in
fingers
Vegas.
down.
What was his
He
sentence?
counted down, like, and then he just leaped. And you see
He probably
her
was
face.
thinking about it the whole time, like, I'm about to
You
tear
just
this
see her
short
face
up.
change, like in horror, and he jumped across
I see
and
that.
started whooping her, like, and then, but the clip that I sent you, that was, yeah, because I couldn't send the whole, it was like 7 minutes, because they were, you know, talking, and he was explaining his piece. He said, I've been doing better, I'm not that person anymore, blah, 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 whatever, and then his judge was speaking for him, and then she was like, no, like, because he wanted just probation, and she was like, nah, you need
How
else.
long though?
She didn't say yet. She was talking, and in the middle of her talking, he jumped across.
He said, I got something for you, bitch.
And he was whooping her. And it was one security guard over here, he was punching him, and then somebody else was punching him, and he still was whooping her. And I'm like, he was just eating that junk. It just still, it was like, let her go. And then somebody else came over, it was like, get off of her. And she was like, oh, God, please.
Yo, when I say karma is real, ladies and gentlemen.
4 years.
You know how many?
He got 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why you say he had life?
I was nervous for old boy. Free the boy, yo.
That motherfucker said.
And I don't
still
even.
Long though. She probably wouldn't.
I don't even support what he did prior to gain those.
And they probably whooped him when he got in there. She probably.
But I feel like as far as when he went to that jail, he was the man. He was like, because
that judge don't put a bunch of. I mean, I feel like he got one of them charges anyway, and then you in there for a probation violation. Oh, yeah. After all that stuff, like you need to go at least for a year. Go think about what you did.
Gave him 4 because he whooped her ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably wouldn't. He didn't even at least wait till she said how much.
Yeah, it's probably a year. Yeah.
And then if you ain't like it, then I mean, he was like, nah, fuck that. I
ain't going to jail.
Nigga, come on, you keep getting in trouble. Like you gotta get something. What you think this is? Like.
He really had a psychological issue, probably though.
She might have said 60 months or 90 days, not 60 months, 6 months, 90 days. You never know. But you whooped her ass before she said anything. For like 2 minutes.
Yeah, yo, look, they was gonna make an example out of him because here's the actual article. Man who leaped over the judicial bench and attacked a Nevada judge during sentencing hearing in Las Vegas last month. That has captured in courtroom video and went viral has now been indicted for attempted murder. A grand jury returned a 9-count indictment against Deborah Redden, 30, in Las Vegas Thursday. His arraignment is scheduled for February 29th. Clark County District Judge Mary Kay Holtis was about to deliver Redden's sentence in an attempted battery case on January 3rd when he lunged over the bench. Courtroom records the indictment for attempted murder and alleges that Redden attacked Holtis by grabbing her, pulling her hair, placing his hands around her throat, and hitting her in the head by manner of means unknown. He was accused of punching and kicking and pushing the Las Vegas judge. A lawyer who represented Redden initially hearing did not immediately return the phone message.
Getting ready to beat somebody up.
Felonies and misdemeanors. Yeah, the lawyer who represented him. They said that it was a week later they overturned it to 4 years.
What? Oh, so they
were saying it was attempted murder, but then the judge came back and said they only.
Oh, that wasn't even a real judge.
No, the judge that he tried to attack. Mm-hmm. When they came back, they changed it. They changed the verdict.
Yeah. She was like, "Nah, I can't say that. I wasn't attempted murder."
She should have. Yo.
She could have.
Yo, he could have threw the book at this motherfucker.
He probably fucked her face up. I wonder how she looked.
But you know what it is?
Because he had to. The way he was on her, you couldn't see it. He just jumped on her and they were on the floor. You just heard them, but he was hitting her for too long.
She might want him out just so she could get him killed or unalive. My bad.
You think she got?
She a judge.
I think you have money.
She got connections. They in Vegas.
I think you got Like,
probably fucking have somebody at one of the casinos.
What's her last name? Is she Italian?
Holtis.
Holtis? I don't know if that's
K. Mary Kay Holtis.
Holtis? Chat. Is that an Italian name? I don't know.
Holtis. That don't sound like Italian.
Sound Polish.
Or some shit like that.
Russian.
Even Polish got the Polish club. You heard? Shit get down. Everybody got mafia, yo.
How do you spell
everybody? Polish.
Holtis, Holtus. THUS, I'm sorry.
And that might be her married name instead of her maiden name.
Mary Kay.
German.
You're German, eh?
German.
Yo, you always say that, yo.
You know what time it is. You heard me? Shit crazy. You don't think that Germany ain't giving it up.
Notice that this man does not have his hands up. Now who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac.
So since we gonna talk about battle rap,
let's talk about these bars.
That was a good
segment.
Yo,
It
my
was
cousin,
amazing
my
segment.
cousin should have been up here, yo, because we had a little debate earlier today
About what?
about Kendrick shit being the hottest shit.
Why was it the hottest for him?
He was like, cuz it's not about rap beef, nigga. Don't nobody care about no beef.
But
it's like
that's
making
exactly
making it into music.
Who
Kendrick
said that?
Kendrick
On the
made it
father's
into
side
a
or the
song.
mother's side?
Kendrick made it into a song. Huh?
On the father's side or the mother's side?
Who?
Who? The cousin.
Oh, on our father's side.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what you talking about? And then he like, nah, cause don't nobody listen to that type of music no more type shit.
To
I'm like,
Kendrick Lamar?
To Kendrick?
no, he said no to like rap battle, like, you know, beef rap or whatever. I don't know.
Yes, they do.
But he's saying
People love it.
he's saying like
J. Cole?
he's like, yo, they want to
Like
hear music. Like people want to hear some shit that's good. Like that Kendrick shit.
was good.
That shit was fire though. Future killed it. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? It bothered me, yo. I'm like, yo,
So
like
he said that what they want.
he said yeah. He said, yeah, Kendrick won. Kendrick shit better. That's what he said. He wild. I think he was waving.
You gotta think he's young,
No,
so
but
his
some
favorite
people
rapper.
think
Nah, but
Future.
other young motherfuckers,
like
other young
Two
motherfuckers
Chainz.
said, other young motherfuckers said that J. Cole shit was fire, but then DJ Act put his shit up with Drake shit when Drake released his shit. Everybody was feeling Drake shit. I listen to Drake shit. I don't even like Drake. I was like, oh, now listen, I might be a little bit older.
I like Drake shit.
Nigga,
I like
I
Rose
listen
shit.
to ill shit.
And I like
If you
Kendrick.
go hard, you go hard.
He called him old. He said he pushing 50, still sending shots. That was talk about Rick Ross. I don't know what happened, but I guess Drake slid in Rick Ross his ex DMs. You know.
So this about
Yo,
Drake and all types of beef. Like chill Aubrey, yo. Like
Keep
listen,
messing with people's girls.
listen, Aubrey. Alright, that shit you drop,
Aubrey Graham.
that shit was fuego, cuz. I'm a Ross fan. He on your neck. I'm a Ross fan. He on your neck. He on your neck. How do you respond, brother? How do you respond, brother? How do you respond? And he and really, he just came at you. Like, why did he come at you? Because like when I heard your shit, I really ain't really hear shit about
Future.
I ain't really hear shit about Ross and his shit though. Like that line that
He
you
called
had,
him.
like
Yeah, he called him old.
he could have been talking about
No, he was
Future.
talking about him, bro. And he was fucking.
Yo, I don't know, like you like anything, like I don't know, like you.
And
he came out
the
there.
song is called Pussin' 50. He was talking about the 50 and Ross beef, and that was one of the he dissed him mad times,
Okay.
bro. Like,
All right.
he dissed him.
All right. So look. I'm gonna give it to Drake so far in this little square
That
that's
shit was
going
so
on.
good. Niggas thought it was AI.
Listen.
Niggas didn't think that Rick Ross shit
Cause
was
yo,
AI,
the nigga,
nigga.
cause look,
He was like,
the
that's
nigga
Ross.
Drake,
That's that nigga Ross.
the nigga Drake,
Yo.
the nigga Drake had to come with some more. He had to be singing some type shit. He had to be on some singing shit to make the shit like, you know what I mean?
This nigga
Drake
Drake got a song on the cut. Y'all heard the end, right? That's gonna be another diss. That beat, remember that beat that he switches up at the end and he just stopped? That's gonna be another beat. He got one in the clip.
You know he go back to back.
Yeah. And you seen it? I seen a tweet.
Yo!
I
This
seen a
nigga-
tweet that
I can't,
Drake mom had commented on fucking Rick Ross. And she was like, yo,
I'm
what's
telling
this
you,
I'm hearing about you
Drake-
getting a nose job?
Yo.
She was like, yo, because I was like, why would you get one and not tell me? I wanted to get one. He was like, Ma, we could have got the 2 for
Drake
one special.
is an awesome adversary.
Yo!
Awesome
This
adversary.
funny, yo.
Because he's a formidable opponent because he's
like that beef.
He's well ranged.
I like that beef.
This is good. This is good for the culture, 100%. Which is why I gotta touch on Cole.
Because not gonna get too crazy. Nobody's
don't apologize. Shit. Be unapologetically black. Stand on your shit, bro. You good. You don't have to apologize. I'm mad as fuck you took that shit off of iTunes. I pay for iTunes so I can have the music that I want to fucking listen to.
J. Cole?
You took your motherfucking shit off. Now I gotta steal it from YouTube, motherfucker. Yeah, but it's all good. Sorry, YouTube.
Why is everybody so mad at G?
I'm mad at that nigga because that nigga corny for that shit. Might delete later, nigga. Why? What do you mean? Like, yo, bro, like anyway, if you come at a nigga, you gotta stand on that. Like, I'm not gonna apologize if I have to say what I gotta say. I'm unapologetically me. So like, if I'm unapologetically Smiley, then I'm gonna fucking stand on what the fuck I'm talking about. If you approach me about, yo, what you were saying, then I have no choice but to be like, yeah, that's what I was saying. If you gonna kill me because I'm saying my principles, then you just a fucking hypocrite, bro. Don't you stand on something? Don't you stand for whatever? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we all, you know, understand things from whatever perspective. I don't hate Cole. I'm saying in the spirit of competition, bro. I'm disappointed.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I'm still a Cole fan.
I
still got the album.
But I loved it. I
fuck with Pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pie was
nigga.
Stupid,
Savage.
Bro.
Savage.
Niggas went so fucking dumb on
Savage.
This. He put Daylight the battle rapper up there.
Savage.
Like, Daylight hasn't even battled in a while.
This motherfucker said,
oh, he's actively battling. Like, he just went to that nigga because he has bars, nigga.
This nigga said, didn't he say
he got Absol
he got Matrix. He said he was born in the Matrix.
I don't know.
He studied Sophia.
My brain exploded.
Sophia Little. I'm like, yo, like, wait.
As soon as he said a shit about Zordon,
wait.
What time it was. I was like, oh, this nigga said Zordon?
Yo, he was different.
Shout out to Zordon.
They don't make music like that no more.
No, of course
and it's
they
like,
don't.
And it's
of course
like,
they don't.
You could listen to the music and you could vibe out, like, yo, this motherfucker saying some shit.
And all of them snapped.
Shit
wasn't
crazy.
No light verse. I can't say who I favorite more because all of them went in.
Right.
All of them.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
They did them. That's it.
That's
all you can say. They did them.
Shout out to them. Shout out to that. That shit was fire. Pie. That was dope. That's a dope concept too.
Oh yeah. The number that never ends.
So, I know it's a sad day. What day was that?
What? OJ?
Yeah.
That was yesterday, I think.
It wasn't yesterday. It was before that.
Oh, it was before yesterday. Oh, it was Friday.
Was it Thursday or Friday?
I think it was Friday because like I remember. Oh no! It's Thursday. You're right. Because Friday I was basically by myself at work, so I couldn't have been talking about it.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to O.J. Simpson.
For real, like a lot of people coming at people for talking about it. Like a lot of people from our culture is coming at people for
supporting him. Because they label him as
not letting him rest in peace.
Yeah.
The dead is dead. Like, you know what I mean? They congratulate people for coming home when they know that they were actually guilty. And this man came home and was not guilty. And we hold it over his head and like, you know, whatever. Now then we have to think about like what are we good people? Right? You know what I mean? If we really gonna like, yo, we don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't know. And then the documentary said Charlie did it.
Justin Bieber versus Jaden
Whoever
Smith
the fuck Charlie is. Like Charlie did that shit.
You know
what I mean? But
I seen that.
shout out to O.J. Simpson. Shout out to his family. Shout out to his kids.
Ain't he married?
Goes out to his family.
For real. Like,
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
Is he married? I don't know.
I could have sworn he was married or some shit.
I think he did like remarry.
Yeah, right.
I think he did.
And now you kissing chick.
No.
Now Caitlyn Jenner don't like it. Caitlyn Jenner was like good riddance. She was like,
To who?
she said good riddance.
So to all that makes
OJ.
sense. Well, yeah, you know that's allegedly.
Bruce.
Yeah, and
Bruce Jenner.
Cameron,
That's allegedly Chloe's dad,
Cameron
right?
and Mace.
Bruce or Caitlyn,
paid a
whatever he goes
said
by
who?
these days.
Cameron and me.
It's Kate. I think he calls himself Caitlyn.
It's Kate.
Oh, shit.
Katie.
Or she.
That's
Sorry,
hilarious.
gotta
I'm
be-
sorry.
You don't
Katie.
gotta be.
Cameron and Mace did a tribute to OJ because they had him. He made appearances on their show multiple times.
Yeah, shout out to it is what it is.
Yeah. So they developed a bond with him. They already looked up to him as an athlete, but they developed a relationship with him working on the show, and they really, they was like, I only knew him as this person. He got off, and even Stat Baby, the female that's on the piano.
You know what a lot of people that never got over, and this is just our culture itself, and this is that elephant in the room, is we don't like when other people date outside their race. We don't like when our people date outside their race. So if you date outside their race and you have kids with the outside their race, by their belief, you're damned already. You've already tainted yourself by meddling with the devil. You know, you should have stuck within your kind and stayed with your race and stayed with your people, because if you don't do that, then you deserve what happens next. You know what I mean? That type of shit. So a lot of people feel like that. I definitely, obviously, if you know me, you know I don't feel like that. But there's a lot of people in the culture that, yeah, like they want only to be with black people, whatever. And OJ was with Nicole. His situation happened. They said he was stalking her. Like, yo, he was way more cool than that white dude that she was dealing with. So why would he be jealous? He was the juice. He could have any chick he wanted. So there's elements of it, but he was stalking her. Why? Because he got 2 kids with her. Like, nigga, I already got kids with this chick. I got her knocked up. So, nigga, this is my shorty. Like, no matter what, no matter who a nigga she fuck with, it's my shorty. That's to the man. That's like territorial type of shit. And he was a big dude, nigga, football player, one of the best running backs, fullbacks, whatever, in the NFL. You know what I mean? To date.
Imagine coming home and she fucking a nigga.
Right. And maybe shit could have went whatever, but
allegedly.
But
I heard a story where his son came home first. And those was his son's gloves, and that's why them shits don't fit him. Because his son came home first and saw that his dad's wife was getting his dad was getting cheated on.
His son was so little, bro.
No, not at that time.
When that happened, they was kids.
No, he had an older son.
An older son?
Yeah,
outside the relationship.
Outside of them, yeah. He had an older son.
And he covered up.
And he covered up for his boy, yo. I like that story. I don't know if that happened, but I like that story.
That's crazy.
That's solid to me.
Like, I gotta fact check that though.
That's
like
solid to me.
like
if that happened, you know what I'm saying? But that's just what I heard. That's
I don't like it.
Fact.
It's just
word on the curve.
That's word on the curve. You know
that's a nice little spin.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you like that version?
Because he did that for his. No. I don't like that people got murdered at all. I'm just saying I like that.
It wasn't some serial joint.
He took wasn't all trying that to be for crazy. His son.
He just wanted to like move on, but his son didn't like that, and he didn't care. OJ knew that she was smashing other dudes, though, right? He knew that because it wasn't just the dude; it was another dude. It was the painter in the movie. She was smashing the painter, and she was telling the Kardashian chick about it, telling her every other thing.
Oh, because she was trying to leave, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, the painter, he came by and he painted. Oh my God, he looked like so. His body was so nice. No Diddy."
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Niggas said
I
no.
ain't said it.
Niggas, yeah. I was like, why you say it in her voice?
I said it in her voice, God. Yo. She should have said no Diddy. Nah, but for real, like that was crazy. Like how I'm telling you, I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that phrase. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to say it as much as I can. In any case, yeah.
Bad boy killers.
That shit's crazy.
Did y'all hear about? Well, you sent me this. Sade Carlina Robinson, 19-year-old missing woman, found dismembered car torched after first date with 33-year-old Milwaukee man.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Sex dungeon found.
We got time? We got time?
We got time. Nigga, I just want, like 10.
All right, bet. Who wanna start with that? Cause I know about it. You wanna talk about it? Cause you brought it up. Let's start there.
I think let's start with this. This is sad. Nobody should do anything like that. Like that. He needs help.
Tell him again, louder, cause you did say it, but I think he was like talking over what you said. Could you say it again, please?
Sade Carlina Robinson, 19-year-old missing woman, found dismembered car torched after first date with 33-year-old Milwaukee man. Sex dungeon found in his basement.
Right. Now, everybody that just heard that is like the question I'm asking my sister is like, should you be more aware of who you're dealing with before you go this far? Especially at that age. Is it something wrong with the age gap? Just talk about like how you feel overall about that. Like what are your thoughts about that?
The age gap, I mean she's over 18, so
okay, so ain't shit.
Did. But I do think I think when you get older, like probably when you get like 25, if you date someone older than you, then it's different than if you're 19 dating someone that much older than you, because you still have more growing up to do at that age. So I think it makes a difference how old you are when you date someone that much older than you. Because you should be capable of making so that the power dynamic because of their age doesn't affect. You should have a good develop a mindset to where you know what's right from wrong and when you should accept that judgment. They can take advantage of you when they have, if you're that young and you're talking to someone that old, because you have to learn, you still have a lot of learning to do. But I like I said, that's terrible that happened. Rest in peace to that woman. My condolences to her family. With that being said, that's not a good idea to meet. That said, it was the first date. She went to his house on the first date. You don't know that man. Well, there's not enough context. We don't know how long they were talking before she went to his house, but I would say meet in public first and do multiple encounters that way before you go to his house. I mean, unless it was just a booty call. I don't know the backstory or whatever, but I still think that's dangerous. And you see why it's dangerous, because look what happened to her. It's sad. She had to be the example. Maybe some people will not, will make better decisions because when they see things like this, because
that seemed like he paid for something and then she was like, all right, bet, and then she got shut the fuck up.
Nah, I think she liked him.
What was it like? To be honest, they look.
It said it was a date.
Yeah,
was it a blind date? Like, did they have?
I think there was communication. There had to be some. There's not enough context.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But I'm looking at the situation. I'm looking at the girl. I'm looking at the guy. She had to be attracted to him. He had to say something that she liked, that she wanted to hear. He was a pretty tall guy. You know what I mean? Not pretty. He was pretty tall, meaning he was tall. Like, I don't know, no Diddy. But anyway, he was a decent stature,
different race.
He was Caucasian. He was a Caucasian male. And
where were they?
They took the two.
They were in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
There
where people get eaten.
There has a little more context.
I mean,
yeah, that's
so
where
many
Jeff was from, right?
Yep.
Not a lot of black people.
And Ed Gein.
There's not a lot of black people.
The two went on their first date on April 1st, according to the complaint. They ate dinner and went to a bar before going back to his house on Milwaukee South Side. Her friend reported her missing on April 2nd after she wasn't returning her phone calls and failed to show up for work. The police went to her apartment for a welfare check but couldn't find her. That same day, Milwaukee Fire Department responded to a vehicle fire. The car was determined to be Sade's Honda Civic. It sustained extreme damage, but detectives were able to find and identify the clothes Sade was wearing the night she disappeared. Later that day, detectives learned about a severed human leg that was discovered in Warnemont Park, according to authorities.
Wow.
It belonged to a black female and was sawn off just below the hip.
Oh my God.
A human foot and another piece of what appears to be human flesh was found in a wooded area around a block from where Sade's car was burned.
Sick bastard.
Maxwell was charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson. His bail was set to $5 million.
That's why I just want to see if there was any money exchanges involved.
No, this was an actual date.
No. What I'm saying is, yeah, it could have been posed as a date, but what if they were talking about like, yo, I'll spend it back on you.
Conspiracy.
No, I'm not. So you're saying it's clear cut that
I'm not saying
anything could happen. I'm just saying that you have to question because you have to question. I question things. I don't just accept hearsay. You can't
accept anything at face value.
Exactly. You can't accept just hearsay when somebody just says, "Okay, this is how."
It's good to challenge things,
so
but it has to be. It has to be practical.
There has to be reasons for certain things to happen.
That's
why there's precautions.
You agree with
things.
Sandy Hook being a hoax?
But why you're saying?
I agree that.
Why you saying
precautions
that
need?
Hold on,
let me
do that would be a prostitute.
Let me answer.
Some
No,
women would just go and do that. Just
that's cool. What I'm saying is, the women that would do that are naive women. They're not like
really 19.
You see what I'm saying? And yeah, she might just I'm not saying
she has no life experience.
I'm not saying she's not naive. I'm just saying like if she's in Milwaukee,
and if she got two parents that care about her, then she's definitely somebody that they look after. But they're not sheltering her because she's probably in the hood. She found a guy she thought was nice, Tim. You know what I mean? Talked to him a little bit, got to know him, thought he was a really great guy. And was like, oh, that's different than the guys that I'm used to. Yeah, because they don't chop people up.
Yeah, she shouldn't have went to that man's house on the first date.
She
should have went home.
Should have been better vetting. Should have been like she was a fast girl. She probably was a fast girl, not to shame her, because like I said, shout out to Shorty. You know what I mean? But like, but what I'm saying is like if you don't know certain things because you're youth, then it's the responsibility of your community or the responsibility of your tribe or the people that take care of you to make sure that you know the best things to do in those situations. Obviously, there wasn't no talk. This is not the first dude that she probably was messing with that was a little bit older. You know what I mean? Her parents should know who she dealing with if she still lived with them. And if she lived by herself, then she should have had enough guidance to know you don't just go to a dude's house that you don't know. Especially when you watch the Dahmer's series, my nigga. I know she watched it because she's 19. And you live in Milwaukee, you know you watch that shit.
Cause she 19.
So, yeah, these motherfuckers love technology, Netflix and all that shit. They all watching that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying for her not to be amused by it, but that's a part of their culture.
And they add extra stuff to make it entertaining too.
These kids are smart as fuck. These kids are too smart. Like all these kids that grew up after we grew up, cause when we grew up, by the time we was their age, we was working. We didn't have time to be looking online and doing all that shit. Right. We had to be doing shit. These kids are learning that shit at like 2-3 years old. So by the time, they all got a Facebook, TikTok, every single social media shit that's out, your kids got that shit. And you gotta make sure you monitor that shit because they show crazy ass shit all the fucking time. For this 19-year-old girl to be fucking with this dude, she had to be smart enough to know, why the fuck am I going to this nigga house the first day? Because it's all right, because you got women out here that glorify you being a thot and then try to backtrack and say, no, you shouldn't be a thot because you should be this. But you are glorifying being a thot and then trying to tell motherfuckers they shouldn't be a thot. Like, I'm not taking heroin and telling motherfuckers not to do heroin. No, I'm going to tell you not to do heroin. And I've never done it. But if I did do it, I would stop doing it before I tell you to not do it. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I'm coming. Like, I'm not saying like people can't make a living and do whatever, but you can't be doing this shit and then be telling somebody not to do it. You know what I mean? I tell motherfuckers to ease up and not kill motherfuckers because I think all life is important. I don't think whether they gay, whether they whatever, don't be killing people, bro. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. Nobody deserves to die, man. It's not your choice. Because motherfuckers gonna die. Trust me, they gonna die on their own. You don't have to help them. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, when motherfuckers be out here on this shit, on this crusade, for real, because motherfuckers really be hating motherfuckers to the point they want to take their life. So, like, I really value life to that point. So, it's like, yeah, I grew up around grimy motherfuckers. I know motherfuckers that did some shit. But I'm not like that. I'm not going to just do that to you. But don't get it fucked up. But I'm not out here to take nobody from their family. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers shouldn't be trying to do that shit either. And how the fuck we going to be good people and then we got monsters like that living amongst us? Yeah. There's regular people that could be looking out for people. Because she had an experience with dudes and she think that dude's going to do this or do that. She could have said something to the nigga that triggered him, whatever. She could have, you know what I mean? I'm not condoning it, but I'm saying you have to know what type of situations to avoid, and they're not getting that from their home. They're getting it from the fucking internet. Exactly. Because who the fuck gonna do that? At 19, I wouldn't have went to somebody's fucking crib. I don't know them. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to go there for the first time. I'm going with my niggas. We going there with some pussy. If I'm going over there to smash, my niggas know where I'm at. Exactly. Type shit.
I mean, she did.
Her friend do know where it's at. But she should have let that nigga know, like, nigga,
my friend would have dropped me off, whatever. Look at that nigga, like, oh, this motherfucker not right.
And I'm lucky because when I was younger, I've gone to guys' house before, not that I did something every time. But it would just be to chill. But I didn't always know them that well. Luckily, nothing happened or whatever.
But that's one time. You have better judgment than that 19-year-old.
Here's a funny story. Well, it's not funny, but it's funny now because it's a long time ago. It was funny then because I didn't want that nigga, so I didn't care. But I met this dude on this dating site. This was like years ago, but I was grown. Like I was over 18, but I was kind of young. But I met this dude on this dating site or whatever, and then he picked the first time he picked me up. First time I met up with him, we was sitting in the car and we were smoking at East Rock Park, and yeah, like I could have been that girl, but nothing happened. He brought me home. It's fine.
He was one of them. He was one of them.
Huh?
He was a person like that.
No, I'm saying it's dangerous. Even though nothing happened, like, and then I didn't like him either, so I was just.
I mean, because everybody not like that, so I don't want to like scare a chick to say you shouldn't go to a dude's house when you first meet him.
Because you shouldn't.
Because every dude not crazy, but
if
you should
use that precaution, you should be able to. You will be more likely to avoid it.
But you should always have a way to experience. You want to experience life, so how do you do it? The first meetup shouldn't necessarily be at a house, but if it's for that, if that's what you're trying to do, then that's what you do. If you nasty like that,
no,
the first meetup at the crib
to help himself.
Because
let me finish the story. Listen, cause it's funny when I get to that. I'm trying to wrap it up. Okay, so the first time we smoked, we drove up the East Rock Park. We were sitting in the car, whatever. We smoked. They brought me home. I think we went to Subway or something. Got us up. Then the next time I chilled, again, scary. I could have got gang raped or something. I went to go chill with him with his somebody's house with his friends. It was all guys there. I was the only girl, and we watched Janky Promoters.
Right, bro.
We were smoking.
Appreciate you.
Huh?
No, no, just a transaction.
So we watched Janky Promoters and we were smoking then, and I'm like, I think about it now, and I'm like, that's dangerous, especially multiple people. And like I said, nothing happened. We were just chilling or whatever. Then the third time, so then he was trying. I did go to his house like twice, but I think he lived with his mom. She was like downstairs or whatever. So we were like watching a movie, and then he kept starting or whatever, trying, and I'm like, oh God. So like he put his hand on my thigh, and then I moved his hand, and he was like, don't worry. So this happened like twice. I went to his house twice or whatever, and then yeah, like
No.
yeah, so then he was like, all right, come on. He was like, don't worry about my hand, watch the movie. And I'm like, no.
Wow.
Don't worry about your hand.
You
like,
saying wow like you ain't say it before.
That's a little too pushy for me.
So then he got mad, and he was like,
Don't
all right,
watch
well,
me,
come
watch
on,
TV.
let me bring him
That's
home,
wild.
because I don't know what you think this is, because he was just trying to fuck. It was a good thing. I didn't, but I wasn't interested in him like that anyway, like I said. So that's why I didn't do it, but I shouldn't have went there. So then we go outside, and then we get in the car. The chick walks up like, oh, this is what you, with a little boy.
Wow.
This is what you do. This is what you doing when you're supposed to be watching your son.
Damn.
Like you over here.
Entertaining
Whatever.
females,
Yeah. So then she was like, I hope you know he was eating my leaf last night or whatever. And then I was about to say, I was about to say, I don't care, but he said it for me because
She don't care.
Realized, he was like, she don't even care. Like, what you doing? Like, I didn't even say nothing. Like, cause I'm like, girl, I'm not about to argue with you about this nigga because I don't even want him. So I'm just like, and she was mainly talking to him. She didn't disrespect me. Because I don't care about him eating your pussy. He's not eating mine. I ain't kissing him. So, go.
Yo, like, should I give game to the ladies, yo? Cause I only.
But don't do that. Luckily, I survived. But
I only
ends up
want to
like
give
that.
game to the fellas
Like
because
that,
fellas be hurting out here. But should I give game to the ladies? Damn.
Yeah.
This might be detrimental for me. Like if I give game to the ladies.
Lady.
Here's the game. The game is this, and this is for all women, even the young lady I was talking about earlier with the situation with my peoples. When you talk to a dude for a short period of time, right? Damn, I hate that I'm doing this. You talk to a dude for a short period of time. He's gonna do certain things in the beginning. He's gonna constantly reach out to you. He's gonna say greeting or whatever, or say you're beautiful, or give you a compliment or whatever. Right? I'm giving it out.
Krabby Patty recipe.
He gonna do. I'm giving a Krabby Patty recipe. I'm only gonna give you a little sauce. But like he's doing all of that in the beginning of that interaction, cause you dating, like, you feel me? If you dating in the beginning, he's still gonna have certain expectations. Yeah. He wants certain things from you. So he's doing all of this because he actually values time that he's spending. So he's going to do more of it. The more that he does, the more he likes you. He's putting other things aside to do that. Because the man that you started to get interested in him because he was busy. Because it seems like he got shit going on and it's like he's doing something. You know what I mean? So that attracts you to him. You know what I mean? But sometimes he's going to be like, nah, I'm not gonna fuck with her right now. You know what I mean? She probably doing something. And wait for you to respond. And the more time that you interact with him, the more he knows that he probably got you. Here's going to the situation when you going further into the dating game. Now you going into the dating game, now y'all gotta see each other. See each other for the first time. Depending on the interaction that you had, there's an expectation that's set. So if the interaction that you had was sexual or something like that, it's encouraging a sexual experience. He think he got you. You feel me? The more interactions, now he thinks he got you. Now when you meet up, you're gonna see his true behavior. What he's going to do with that initial meetup is how he's going to be when you give the box to him. But he already has in his mind that you're going to give him the box. Now, this is where we fuck up as men. This is game for the fellas. After we've had all that interaction and we met everybody for the first time, we went out, that first time that we meet is not essentially the first time we fuck. It depends on the number of interactions that you've had prior to that meet.
Even
so
if you're offering it to you?
Offering is different. That's not what we talking about. We talking about expectation. So like if you with this woman and you've already been talking to her on the phone or some shit for like 3 months or some shit, when y'all meet up, now it's go time. Show me what you've been talking about. Y'all probably talked about some shit. But if you just talking to her, it's been 5 days, what does that mean? Guys, you gotta speed that shit up. You gotta talk to her a lot. You gotta talk to her every day. You gotta speak to her. You gotta greet her. You gotta do all that shit. You gotta do the heavy game if you really want that. Because that first meetup is important. It's a judgment for both. Now, if you play in a long game, if you have certain things and you only want one thing, then the first interaction is not necessarily gonna be what you really want. You're gonna hold off on it. You're gonna hold off on it until the second interaction or the third interaction because you want to give her more positive interactions. The first time that y'all talking, it could have been positive every day, but she ain't meet you yet. So she can't meet you and then you think you're gonna get the box. Now here's the thing. Now what if she offers it? Right? That's what you said. Now what if she offers it? Do you take it? Do you not take it?
Niggas gonna take it first.
I will argue.
Shoot first, ask questions
I will argue.
last.
I will argue. I will say, all right, bro. If she offers it,
If she offers the boom boom, would you take it?
hesitate. Hesitate. When you hesitate, you're gonna get 2-3 things. You're gonna get
OG debt free.
you're gonna get the woman who's obsessed,
He's
who
free.
now
He was in jail.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
he admitted
yeah,
that
he is free.
he killed somebody in '93.
No.
Yeah,
you gonna
to jail because
you gonna get the
he was
joint
conscious.
who
That's why I said,
who accepts.
Oh, hold on. I gotta smoke. No, actually, I started off this shit.
You have to well, not have to really. You don't have to do anything, but you should generally accept that. Damn, I lost my train of thought. How the fuck I do that? Fuck me up with you, that. I ain't gonna hold you. What the fuck was I talking about?
About interaction.
Oh yeah, interaction. Okay, back. So, the second interaction when you meet up with them, then things get more intense. But you want to always have a good interaction with that person. You don't never want it to go bad. You don't want to be arguing with them, fighting about what the fuck they chose to eat. You know what I mean? Stupid shit. Like, don't be extra. If you don't like something, then you just lightly say, you know what I mean? I told you I don't really fuck with that. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. And just leave it at that. Don't dwell on it. Don't be extra. That type of shit. Because you want everything to have a positive spin on it. So even though you don't like that, nah, I don't like that, but I do like this, whatever, that type of thing. You want to always have a positive spin on your interaction.
I'm high as fuck. I was just comfortable as fuck petting that damn cat. I'm sorry, y'all.
But the
niggas on the pod, I'm sitting here petting the cat.
That mean the weed is good.
Yeah, the weed is great.
But shit.
Turn down. This shit crazy.
When you dealing with that person on that second, third actual physical interaction, you should have an expectation because you continue the conversation outside of that.
Shut up.
Visual. Feel me? You talk to the shorty on the phone enough. Y'all FaceTime, y'all do all that. Now when y'all meet, cause I know FaceTime, that's the new thing and shit. Now when y'all meet, now it's real, like, you feel me?
That's like just walking in my
Yeah, that's different, right? Yeah. That's different.
But yeah, don't
I'll be ready.
If you give up the box the first time that you meet a nigga, it's not always a good idea. Like, I'm just like, you know.
Yeah, giving up the box is first name.
We want it, and we'll take it. We will take it if you offer it most of the time. But if a dude really care about you, he'll make you hesitate. He'll be like,
now
nah,
you gonna think like, yo, how many other niggas is? You see what I'm saying? That's the first question.
And it could be a mind game or it could be real. I'm not gonna give you that. I'm not gonna say that. It could be a mind game or it could be real. Cause a lot of times, if a nigga delay the box, it might mean that it's not the right time. Like, he might really actually care about you, like some real nigga shit.
Oh, if a dude delay the box?
If a dude delay the box, he might actually really care about you. Because most of the time, a nigga gonna smash. You fucking with the chick that you want to fuck.
Yeah.
So, most of the time, you gonna take that shit. But
usually religious niggas do shit like that. You gotta have, like...
I've done it. I'm not really religious, but I've done it. I've done it before. But the reason that I've done it, and I've done it for the person that I was in a relationship with for a long fucking time. Now, is that giving something out? I don't know. Probably. But
you was fucking somebody else.
Only thing I would say,
I can't fuck you and her at the same time. Oh my God.
That's semantics. I'm not talking about that.
That's semantics.
I'm not talking about that. We talking about delaying the box. Whether you have options
I
or
wonder
not.
Why you delayed it.
Whether you have options or not, if you delay the box, then you delay the box. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, cause I'm speaking to the young niggas and the older niggas. If you older, then you probably looking for a different thing. So it depends on what you looking for. If you're looking for a notch in your belt, if your belt got 2 notches, you looking for the notch. If you a certain age, you probably looking for a future. You know what I mean? You want something that you could build a legacy around. You want something that's substantial. You want a good woman, you know, essentially, right? To your standard, whatever that is. So you want what you consider to be a good woman. I don't like saying good or bad, but whatever. What you consider to be that person is what you're selecting. So if she checks whatever the fuck you care about the most, then that's who you're gonna be with. So what I'm saying is, not necessarily if she get the box up on the first day, I'm not going to deal with her. But I'm just saying you lessen your chances. Because if the dude turn you down, then that could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing too, but it could be a bad thing. And then it matters about how the conversation goes after that. So, again, if you playing mind games, then you're going to be on some shit. But sending pictures, ladies, and all of that shit, you know what I mean? That shit's important. Dudes gotta know what you look like before they meet you. Cause then when they meet you, it's up. It's whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So if I do meet you and I wanna smash as soon as I meet you, then you gotta do it. But if a nigga really come off strong and he trying to smash in the beginning, don't be mad about that shit. Just be flattered. And be like, chill, you know, bro. You know what I mean? It might have been a long time. You know what I mean? Who knows? But don't be too upset about it, because that's just a man. He gonna do that. But fellas, I'm telling you, like, they don't like that eager beaver shit. Calm the fuck down, my nigga. Stop being so thirsty. Take your time, nigga. If you take your time to fuck with a chick that you really want to fuck with, you'll value that shit way more, my nigga. You know what I mean? And that's what you really want. You really want to vet the person that you fucking with. You want to get to know them before you just throw everything out there and just be like, yo, this is who I want to be with. So maybe 2 months is that. If I'm dealing with a chick for 2 months and I just cut her the fuck off, then that means I'm not fucking with you, yo. After that 2 months, you trash. So that's why I'm at the club with another chick and you come in there and punch me in the face, bitch, you getting stumped. What the fuck? Like, you grimy, like, you wildin', like, you know what I mean?
You can't say that. Listen.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Why the fuck she do that? Like, what the fuck? You crazy.
This is the last topic.
I'm just saying.
And drunk.
Listen to the lead thing.
I'm not gay. I've just had gay sex because I've been horny and drunk. I think that's so cool. And I
Did you speed it up?
Cool. Call my ass Harvey Milk. No, you really are. I don't think there's anything more open when you're like, well, yeah, whatever. Why would I care? Because so many guys do care, and I think it's cool that you don't.
Is that the
I think
dude,
the people
the
that
blue
have
hair
fun with
dude?
it is like they think that by doing something it makes them something. It's not. I think if I loved a dude, I would be gay or bisexual. I think if I had a crush on a dude, that'd be like a gay or bisexual thing. But if I'm like 6 fucking cold ones deep at Sidebar and like 23, and there's like a fucking dude there that's like a hot, beautiful man that looks like a woman's face, that's like,
crazy.
I'll blow you. you. You be 23 and say no to a blowjob. That's fucking gay. Saying no to a blowjob that you know you could get is one of the gayest things I've ever heard in my life. Okay.
That was one of the gayest things I ever heard in my life. This is crazy.
Saying no to a blowjob.
I gotta be careful with YouTube.
He would
with
love
saying
jail.
this. We gotta be careful with YouTube with
He would
this.
love jail.
But I will say this. I will say
Like, how do you love jail? Because you're comfortable
what he
in
said
the
is
environment.
ridiculous. What he said is ridiculous. And that's why I
You know
say
what I'm saying? Like, that's
some shit-
crazy.
some
It's
shit
crazy to be comfortable in
some
jail.
shit is cultural.
You
The
heard?
shit that I started with earlier when we was talking about
Isn't it, Smiley? It's crazy to be comfortable in jail. If you're comfortable in jail, you have to be a wild person.
yeah, they say make the do the time, don't let the time do you type shit. So
Well,
they gotta make the
if you
best
don't
of a
mind
shitty
getting
situation.
done,
But look,
then you're having the time of your life.
their fucking idea is way the fuck out of the ballpark. It's crazy as fuck what they're
No,
talking
the
about.
other people said no. They're questioning him like, how is that not? He was like, that's why he said if I was.
It's wild. Like this would be on the internet, and that's what I'm saying. This is why, like, when you
I mean, he got his opinion.
what we were saying,
I don't agree
what
with
we
it,
were
though.
saying earlier
It's what
about
it is.
the whole shit, like, you know what I mean, like with that situation. This shit is like that. You know what I mean? It's a whole no Diddy. Like like for real, like it's crazy what they saying, but that's a cultural thing, the cultural understanding of it. Now look, the science of whatever is, like we said, is the pleasure of what the fuck is going on. But his attraction to another man is gay. What the fuck are you talking about? He's a man. Being attracted to another man. I don't care what the fuck the man looks like.
He's right. 'Cause he's
It's
such a
not right.
beautiful woman,
If you a
like
man,
woman
you know what I
face.
mean? Like that's wild, bro. Don't tell me you attracted to me, bro. Keep that shit to yourself.
No, but that's what he said. He said, I'm not attracted. He was like, but if I'm drunk and I see a man
That's
with,
no
with a
excuse.
beautiful face
No
like a
excuse,
woman,
bro. That's no excuse.
and he wants
That's
to
just
blow
like
me.
that's just like what you said. Like the dude talking about he got a SD for fucking for money.
Yeah.
It's absolutely not, nigga. It's other shit you can do to make money, nigga. Make cards, nigga, whatever. You don't gotta do
He
that.
said make cards.
You could do something.
That's just like women.
It's a lot of shit you could do, nigga. You don't have to do that. I'm telling you.
Make-
Trust me.
Just like women
Make
being
coasters.
strippers,
Trust
they don't
me,
have
nigga.
to, but they don't want to work at McDonald's.
They want to be a stripper because it's
Isn't it
because it's a
simple?
lot of money. It's a lot of money.
You just
A lot of
have to
them.
not
You gotta have-
you just have to
you
not
gotta
have
have
They
low
morality.
be
self-respect.
They be high and
You
drunk
don't care
when
about
they do
yeah.
that.
They put themselves in a coma.
Yeah, 'cause
To
they
get on
don't
that
wanna-
damn pole,
they
bro.
can't- Yeah, it's too much.
Crazy.
Even Cardi said that. Like,
I watched
she would never
P
tell
Valley.
somebody to,
No Diddy. And that shit was litty. Feel me? That shit was a crazy ass show. Outside of the other little Diddy shit, that shit was
There's
lit.
a lot of diddler shit going on. The son from Family Matters. What's the nigga name?
Derek Miles or
Yeah.
no, not Derek.
He
Miles.
said everybody
Some
was getting touched in Hollywood. Everybody.
Well, he said everybody like that. He did. He got touched.
That's what he said. He said
That's
everybody.
crazy.
in
Tyler
Hollywood.
Perry touched him.
I don't know who touched the nigga. He said everybody in
Darius
Hollywood.
McCrary.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said
Damn.
everybody. Everybody. He didn't
His
say,
brother.
he said it
actually, too.
twice. He said
That
everybody.
was him, and
Yo, when I think
that
about
was
it, yo,
him. His brother was the one who played
Right.
young Ricky.
it's
in,
a rare condition.
in
This day and age.
what's that?
From
Boys-
reading the
Boys
good
in the
news
Hood?
on
That's
the newspaper.
crazy. That's his brother.
Love and tradition.
Wow.
Such a grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
Oh, you said young Ricky, the one where it was younger and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yo, I got a
okay.
beat for it called Family, yo. I want to do a family track. Like talking about family, like how important is family.
Cause all I see is
I'ma
a
come out with it
tower
soon,
of dreams.
But I got the beat.
Real
my
love
phone.
bursting out of every scene. Days go by.
But that's just crazy.
It's a bigger love than a family.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know that. That's wild, yo.
Step
Like, being
by
in the
step,
being in the-
day by day.
being in the
I'm done.
yeah, being in the 90s, man. Being in the 90s.
Oh, hi,
Nah,
it's
but you don't know who in Hollywood has been diddled. You know what I mean?
Yo.
It's a lot of that going on.
That
man.
nigga said
Yeah, you never
everybody, man.
You never fucking know.
And Orlando
Gotta be
Brown
careful.
said everybody too, man. Shit crazy.
Crazy. The milkman, the paper
But yeah,
boy,
that shit's wild.
evening TV.
Maybe they meant metaphorically.
Everywhere you look,
Metaphorically touch? Nah, he
everywhere
said
there's a
touch
heart.
specifically, like
I
He
mean,
definitely said touch specifically.
Everywhere you look,
That's crazy.
everywhere there's a place
They got Eddie
for
Winslow.
somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there,
I can't believe you
and
remember
you're
all
all
these words.
alone. I'm crazy to carry you home. Everywhere you look,
doom, do 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 do.
everywhere you look.
Yo, look. This gonna be our intro. This gonna be our intro. I'm gonna cut it and this gonna be our intro. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Cause y'all did that stupid shit. So, jokes on you. Let us sit here and do that. And I'm trying to really stick to the fucking topics and shit. And here we go. Fucking theme song collage and shit.
Yo,
Awesome.
we was all in sync with it too.
Fucking awesome.
That's a damn shame.
But anyway, this is Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20, man. What else we got? We got more topics y'all want to talk about?
Let's get it.
I only got a pack. I'm going down south.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And
I just had gay sex because I did.
yo, why you do that, yo? Why you do that? What the fuck? That's gonna be a sound bite,
That's
yo.
a
I gotta
sound
edit
bite.
this shit, yo.
Oh
This is
my
live, yo.
God.
You just did that?
I didn't
Oh
mean
my
to.
god,
I was
bro.
going back to the home
What the
page.
fuck? Wow. All right.
I didn't mean to.
Yo.
I didn't. I was trying to close the message
That's a
out.
terrible coincidence.
One more time.
Right when I was saying, yo, I'm going on this trip, and then that shit says that. Like, what the fuck? Like,
type of trip you going on?
yo,
I'm
right?
not gay. I just have gay sex.
Hey,
Right? What the fuck? Oh my god, yo. Shout out to the community, to the community, to the alphabet.
There you
Community.
go.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the yes.
I thought you
There's
were
no
talking about the show, the
judgment. Be
community.
yourself.
Right.
Be free. Don't hide
Nah.
it.
Yeah, don't
No
hide
one.
it,
You
for
don't
sure.
deserve to be mistreated.
That. You
It's
don't.
not your fault.
100%.
Right. Nobody deserves to be mistreated.
That's
No, some people do. Hold on now.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Some people do.
I'm not even
The
saying.
people, no, the people that
Because
mistreat people
mistreatment means
deserve
all right.
mistreatment.
So let's understand mistreatment. People that are in prison for murders or whatever, there's a rehabilitation program set for those
that's why
particular
they're in
people.
prison. So if
You
they
don't want
I'm
them
not talking about
mistreat
those
them
type
Hold
of
and
up, but you don't want them to be mistreated. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Even
get
though they're being in there and they're institutionalized or whatever,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't.
their
You don't want
I'm
them
not
to
talking
be
about them.
mistreated.
I'm talking about people that do bad things.
Those are people that
something
do
needs
bad
to come-
things.
No. You're saying bad things that they got caught for in the court of law. I'm saying bad things like they knew this could harm everybody. And this is not against the law. It's still bad because it affects people. That's what I mean by bad. Like, this affects other people other than yourself and you don't care. That's bad to me. I think something needs
It's
to
a
happen
place
to
for
those.
them.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Prison.
something needs. Yeah. No.
Prison.
These people aren't gonna. They should be in prison. I agree.
Some people-
but these
some
people
people don't
aren't
get
in
caught.
prison.
Some people gotta
There's
speak
so
up.
many companies
There
right
gotta be
now.
a hero, a whistleblower. There gotta be somebody
Check
that
this
stands
out.
up for people.
Check this. This is not our land, though, cuz. So
You gotta do what you gotta do. If you complain about it, you gotta make that stance. You gotta stand
I'm
on
not
it.
saying I'm complaining. I'm saying it's
But
a
not
fact.
complaining. But if that's a truth, right? If that's a truth, and that's something that's going on, and we know that it's going on, and I feel like this is bothering me to the point, this needs to be brought to the forefront. We need to get committees. We need to do all that. That's a lot of fucking work. Like, let's be honest. It's a lot of work. But that's what it needs to take. just being mad about it or whatever, because I'm only telling motherfuckers the easy way to fucking just deal with it. All right, look, this is gonna happen, just deal with it. That's my solution for it. But his solution is more passionate. He like, yo, he just doesn't like it. He just can't deal with it. I just can't tolerate this shit. I'm like, look, I'm tolerating it because nobody's doing nothing to change it. And I'm not gonna be the one to do it by myself. I don't care about it enough to do it because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for myself. So I'm not hurting for it. We were talking about
I'm way too. I'm like, what is like? I'm like, I couldn't even debate it because I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know what we was talking about.
I don't even know.
He was going in.
Talking about,
I think it was going hard, passionate.
Yeah.
Fuck
I was really talking. I was still on the same topic too, and now I don't know what it was.
What did I say?
Niggas be gonna take live.
I don't remember what
What the
I said. I couldn't even defend it. I was like, yeah, he might have got it.
You about to know that shit was real.
And my boy,
Hard torch.
Mox, the first time.
Hard torch.
Honestly,
I was about to say I don't care, but he said it. I was about to say I don't care, but he said it.
Oh,
Is this live?
Yeah, this is live. This is live.
No, you ain't just say you didn't say that.
Yo, we high as fuck. Yo, niggas said, yo, this live. Yeah, we live. Let me
That
turn
was
the
when I was
volume down. I'm
telling
trying
the
to
story
find out.
about the dude.
Oh
gosh.
Okay. I'm fucking tweaking, yo. What type of weed was that? Smiley, what was that weed that you
What
had?
is this, Dwayne? Smiley.
I'm not certain. It recently came from
You said
the
it's
West Coast.
Oh, this is
From
the new
east
shit.
of Minnetonka,
Right.
the waters of Minnetonka.
Right.
I don't like saying good or bad, but
Oh, it's good.
whatever. What you
I mean,
consider
but
to
we
be
have,
that person is what you're selecting.
The way
So if she checks whatever the fuck you care about the
you know, the
most,
weed, yeah.
then that's who you're gonna be
do
with.
that.
So what I'm saying is,
Oh yes, definitely.
not necessarily if she get the box up on the first day, I'm not gonna deal with her. But
Grade A
I'm
ganja.
just saying,
That's too
you
far.
less
Yeah, it feel like
Too
it's
far.
yeah.
because if the dude turns
It's
you
hard to do it
down,
on this phone.
then that could be a
We
bad
might
one.
have to
Yeah,
just
'cause
chalk it
it's
up
so
to Cosmos because we watch that shit what it's about.
You know what I mean? Shout out to that. Yes.
There's no judgment. Be yourself.
Oh yeah, about this. Okay, here we go.
Hide it.
Yeah, don't
No
hide
one, you don't deserve to be mistreated.
Yeah, we was talking about mistreatment and what's mistreated, what constitutes mistreatment, like and like prisoners or people that's doing wrongdoing. There's a place for them to be judged.
Yeah.
Because
But-
people are just
But
gonna
not
throw
all-
stones
Not
at them.
all
and shit.
people that do bad things are in jail though.
Right.
That's what I was
Because everybody does bad things that they don't get caught for doing. So you gotta kind of be careful.
Or
about
you
that.
might have got caught.
Like, do
but
you want your
can't
kid
do
to go to
anything
jail
about
for
it.
3 years for taking a candy bar out the corner
Of
store?
course not.
You know what I mean?
saying?
Like
But
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
want them
saying.
to
Like,
steal
what
neither. Like,
you
you
don't
know
want
what
her
I'm
to
saying?
steal, but she sees that
Shit
candy bar,
happen,
nobody
yeah.
sees her taking it. She's with her little fast friends, and bloop, let me put this in my pocket.
That's why, like.
Hey, little guy, get her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know what accent they have. I don't know. I gave him that one.
Jamaica all of a sudden.
He was Jamaican.
Found a passport. Said, let's go.
Hey,
What?
girl,
Oi,
girl.
oi, little girl. What was that?
Hey, little
That's
girl,
Australian.
it's how you done
Yeah,
it.
Australian, Irish.
Fuck, I don't know. Why they don't have an accent? Why can't they have an accent? That's prejudice.
Of course they can.
They gotta have an
They
accent.
didn't say the guy just said why.
All right. A normal person would just let the motherfucker just run off. Ah, you motherfucker. But them, they fought so hard to get over here to this country. They not gonna let you just run out their store like that. They gonna fucking throw something at you or get the broom or try
Nigga,
to.
even ShopRite will grab you, nigga. I remember we got snatched up stealing some fucking candy. I ain't even steal nothing. Fucking
Guilty by association.
my boy little brother, we took the little bike path down and we was supposed to go to the store grab some shit. We went to the store, this nigga had a whole lineup full of candy bars tucked away in his belt and shit.
That's what they do in prison. They steal that stuff out the kitchen, and the guy you said it was his this real big guy, and he would get saran wrap or something and wrap it around.
Wow.
He would have sandwiches and all type of stuff, and he cooked in the kitchen. He would make people sandwiches like a bacon, egg, and cheese and stuff like that. And he would wrap it all around his stomach, and he was fat, so they couldn't tell that he wasn't supposed to take that stuff out of the kitchen. And then he would sell it to the other inmates. But he had all types of stuff. Like people would put orders in. Like
But he
I
was
want
the chef
5
up north.
burgers. I want 5, and he would. That's nasty though. He had it under his belly,
They don't
wrapped up with some. I
If it's
obviously
wrapped
not.
up in saran, it just kept that shit a little lukewarm.
Oh,
yeah, his
gosh.
body fat.
It was ready to cook, ready to be cooked.
He lift his stomach up like it's the oven.
Now, could you imagine if the shit was frozen? You got 2 cold ass fucking beef patties on your fucking under your
Beef
fat.
patties is crazy.
No, but
You
he was
melting that
actually making real stuff. Like he
I
was
believe he
making it
was.
himself. Like not. That's
He's a legend up there.
yeah.
They probably knew and they was just letting him do it. I was like, man, fuck it. So, yeah, I mean, fuck it. Smell good as long as you share with the fucking CEOs.
Yo, but this shit about to die.
Cause they don't. The conditions in prison do not be good for living. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a punishment, but they're still human.
Exactly. 100%.
And all that money they get from them.
Exactly. They're basically slave laborers because they work for $1 an hour type shit. Like, nigga, $1 an hour? That's slavery. That's indentured slavery right there. I'll be a slave for my freedom.
All of them don't pay you either.
That's a fact.
Some prisons work for free.
That's a fucking fact.
They get paid for a number of people that's in there.
What y'all think about private?
No,
prison?
I'm talking about in the
What y'all think about private? Should be a thing that somebody could just be rich enough to have their own